Hey, this your man DJ Thump, and you're listening to Flavor in Your Ear Radio.
Yo, I was gonna get a rapper to do my intro, but I'm like, it's 2021. It's the year of the boss. It's Independence Day. Let's cut out all the middlemen and do it ourselves. It's Vibes Radio, Flavor in Your Ear. 5 years in the game, you know what it is. Baseline to move waistline, soda hits your stomach. Flavor in your ear, 5th year, we really run it. Thursdays on the smooth, joints to make you groove. Friday is the turn up, Sunday feel Jesus move. With the gospel sound, can we all get down? Locally and globally, yo, we run the town. Live from Ride Studios, what up to DJ Thumb? It's the flavor to move your feet and the beats to hit your trunk. If you catch the replay or listen on the live, know it's not just music, it's a vibe. DJ L, y'all. Flavor in Your Ear Radio. 5 years in the game. Right here. Don't you touch that dial, though. Let's go.
You little dumbass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. I got a million trillion things I'd rather fucking do than to be fucking with you. Little stupid ass, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. Don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. I heard you got a new man, I see you taking the pic. Then you post it up, thinking that it's making me sick. I see you calling, I be making it quick. I'ma answer that shit like I don't fuck with you. Bitch, I got no feelings to go. I swear I had it up to here, I got no ceilings to go. I mean for real, fuck how you feel. Fuck it 2 cents if it ain't going towards the bill. Yeah, and every day I wake up celebrating shit. Why? Cause I just dodged the bullet from a crazy bitch. I stuck to my guns, that's what made me rich. That's what put me on, that's what got me here. That's what made me this. And everything that I do is my first name. These hoes chase bread, aw damn, she got a bird brain. Ain't nothing but trilling me, aw man, silly me. I just bought a crib, 3 stories, that bitch a trilogy. And you know I'm rolling weed that's fucking up the ozone. I got a bitch that text me, she ain't got no clothes on. And then another one text me, your ass next. And I'ma text your ass back like I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. You little dumb ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. I got a million trillion things I'd rather fucking do than to be fucking with you. Little stupid ass, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. Don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. Don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do.
Got a million things on my mind, executive deals online, limited amount of time, chasing these dollar signs, and you ain't on your grind. You liable to find me up in the MGM casino in the deep. Fucking off Eddie, I could have put on property. From the bases and murder it, my niggas put murder mission. She choosing, that's her decision. Free my niggas in prison. On the phone with a bitch who can't do shit for a pimp, but make a nigga hella rich. Got a blunt and my dental, blowing hemp and a rental. On my way to Sacramento, late night, Arsenio. I'm never sentimental, go hard or go homeless. Barely, hardly, I'm chromeless. You might end up domeless. I bet you she into me. Her cheddar she giving me. Bitch stand outside forever like the Statue of Liberty. Rest in Pimp C, underground king of the South. I raise my styrofoam up and pour some drink in my mouth. Why you always coming around with bad news? Say you want me to win, but hope I lose. Asking if I rock with other niggas in the crew. But them niggas cool. It's just that.
Bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
You're tuned into Vibes Radio with DJ Els in Phoenix on Flavor in Your Ear Radio.
Yeah. It's going down, y'all. Flavor in Your Ear Radio. It is Monday. I don't even know the date no more.
It don't even matter. It's the end of the year.
Fuck, it's November something. Shit. I am DJ Els, and I'm chilling with
Phoenix, baby. We back.
Man, if you have never saw the show before, what we do here is we pay homage to the 90s, all the way to current. We talk about sports and entertainment. Don't really gossip because it's factual. We just point out what's circulating.
True. Just
okay.
Rehash.
Yeah, I don't want it to be confused with like a gossip type show. We don't do that.
That's right.
We just state the facts. You might see these little trinkets on my DJ equipment. We have a sponsor tonight. It's Shots Mob. Shout out to Shots Mob. Got us with the Jello shots.
I love it.
Quan thought it was a urine sample.
Yeah, he tried to play me earlier. He was like, what do you got there? He was like a pin in a...
First of all, who was pissing in this? A baby?
Right. that part. They're like, we just need a little drip, okay?
Yeah, we just need a little drizzle.
Don't be testing me up here. Right.
But this is Quan is not a urine sample. This is shot. I don't even know what flavor this is, but we're going to get into that in a second.
Probably caramel apple, you know?
Yeah.
You would assume by the layering.
Brown on top. Like,
yeah.
No, not to be confused with discharge, but it got a little brown on top.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
You
I'm
already started. Yeah. I got to deal with him, y'all. I mean.
Oh, my God. But, yeah, shout out to Shots Mob, our first official drink sponsor. So, shout out to them. You can follow them on Instagram. It's SHOTZMOB. Make sure you follow the mob. Shots, that is. If you have a party, you want some Jello shots. It comes in different things. Syringes.
Okay.
If you're having a meth party and you want to keep the theme going.
I had the syringe last time. I mean, that sounds really bad. It's like I used the syringe last time.
Yeah, it's hard to say syringe.
Yeah, you know, that was the time I met DJ Thump.
Okay.
He caught me at the DJ table behind your station with the syringe in my mouth, and he stopped. It was like, it was a moment. Yeah, he caught me. I was like, ooh, I got a little syringe conscience.
I always tell Z, I don't want to drink out of syringe because as a dude, it don't
That's
look right.
That's what I was saying. He caught me. He stopped. He was like, okay, and I was like, oh.
Stop full mix?
Yeah, stop full mix.
It's going down on the show, y'all. Let's first of all say a couple of shout outs to our sponsors. Shout out to Shots Mob. As I said, shout out to Boss Move Consultants. Shout out to the Real Clean Company, man. It goes down. We got a lot of topics today, man.
We do. Yeah.
We got some Raider news. We got some Missy news. MJ versus Pippen.
Man.
They ain't put on some shoes in a minute and got on that court, but it's going down.
I mean, it's beef for 30 years. I mean, this is a 30-year issue.
Somebody gotta let it go.
I mean, it's personal, though. Legacy, you know, he's been taking a lot of L's lately, so I mean, shoot.
Cool. Which one, Pip?
Pip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they been doing my boy dirty.
Yeah.
You already know.
We got some more news, man. Let me just go through my brief notes. Aaron Rodgers. Little white lie.
Man.
No race pun intended. Sadly, Henry Ruggs, the third news to talk about. In ever-changing Raider news, got some Damon Arnett news that's brand new. Some DJ Quick news.
Okay.
Phoenix Suns news. And we got to talk about Joe Budden. Is he trolling or is he for real? I sent you the thing earlier. He came out and said it. I don't know if he's just going with the wave and trolling, but not that it matters, but it's interesting.
It is.
If he is, I applaud him for it because being a rapper, that's kind of hard to come out and say that you're gay. So
not if shock value is your currency nowadays. That's the new currency. Shock value. Attention.
See, that's why I have you here. Because I didn't think like that.
That's why we're here.
Okay. New music today.
Okay. What are we working with?
New music by T-Pain.
Okay.
It's been a minute since we heard from Pain. It's off.
Ooh. Yeah, he said, "Don't come for me because I got skills out here." I like
It's
it.
off. The auto-tune
Okay.
is off.
Yeah.
And we got new music from Silk Sonic.
Okay.
That's Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars. I've been
Yeah.
bumping it all weekend.
Yeah, because it's old school, new school. I see
yeah.
why the vibe is good for you.
Speaking of weekend,
Yeah.
how was your weekend?
It was great.
What did
You
you
were
do?
with me. We
You
were
like how I
together.
act like I wasn't with you?
Right. I love it. You just flip it.
Wait, what did you do?
Man, I hosted for the To Be or Not To Be event by Orlay Worldwide. You DJ'd there. I performed. My boy Soze performed. The
Shout out
models
Soze.
walked the catwalk. Shout out to all the models that were there. Y'all were gorgeous. Our judges were cool. I mean, it was a great event.
It was
Vendors were
even
there.
low-key impromptu Phoenix performance because
Oh,
we had a little
yeah.
bit of time because when you
Yeah.
did your first song, the models were still coming out. I'm like, oh, what am I do?
You dropped the second
So I
one.
dropped the
And we
second
kept it
one.
moving. It
Had
got
the
2 for
improv.
1, man. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You can get me as a host and I perform. We get vibes could be your whole setup.
Oh yeah,
We
oh,
got
yeah.
this for y'all. So tap in. We can do it all.
So shout out to the Monday night special.
Yes.
They actually took today off.
I'm sure they
tired.
did.
Yeah, pretty
Y'all put on a
tired.
great event. It was in the lakes in Summerlin. It was beautiful. It was inside, outside. They had some gorgeous models. They had professional makeup artists. It was popping.
Had food on deck.
Right,
Popcorn.
the vendors. Yeah, I got me some nose rings and
You got a nose ring.
I did. It was young lady
Where was that
AI
booth?
Designs. She was the one with the young man cupcaking up against the wall.
Oh, that
yeah.
couple who was holding hands all night.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a new love,
Yeah,
like
I
Jody
was like,
Watley.
okay, right at the booth. Like,
Yeah,
yes.
like Jody Watley. That's a new love because they was holding hands all night. I'm like,
Right,
oh
I'm
shit.
like, ooh, I need that kind of love.
I'm like, y'all Siamese
Right.
twins?
Love's in the air, right?
Thought their hairs was connected.
I was
I'm
like,
like,
you
what the
bitten
fuck?
in
Nah, but shout out to New Love. Yeah.
Oh, love too.
Yeah. Old love,
Yeah.
old love could be new love if you spice it up a little
That's
bit.
true. Shout out to my parents. That day was also
Oh.
their 38th wedding anniversary.
Good
so.
segue. You starting to flow
Sir.
like a minstrel. Shoot 'em, bang bang.
Right, we got.
Yeah, man.
Love it.
Yeah, shout out to them though. Pops came in there smooth.
Yeah, he looked like Isley when he came in.
Yeah, I'm like, who is Mr. Biggs?
Right.
She's like, that's Pops. I'm like, that's Pops. I've seen him at least 3 times, and each time he looks totally different.
Right, you know, we gotta switch it up.
I've seen him basketball game dressed.
Right.
I've seen him, I'ma kill these motherfuckers off with this outfit dress. And I done seen him, don't look at my woman dress. So I'm
Right.
like, woo.
Yeah, I mean,
And shout out to moms too, looking gorgeous.
thank you.
So,
Appreciate it.
yeah, and your buddy
Yeah.
came with a blue dress on. I said, are you modeling?
Oh, yeah, she could have been in the show. Shout out to Janae, the homie
Yeah.
who supports Vibe. She always pushes our station, lets everybody know what we're doing in the community. Yeah, she showed up looking beautiful. My best friend was there. It was popping, man.
Best
Yeah.
friend, she scared me because I was DJing. All of a sudden, they was behind me looking through the window.
Trying to hit you with some Ciroc. Girl,
I'm like,
okay.
how are y'all watching the show through the
Yeah.
window? Y'all can come in.
They could.
Y'all welcome.
She offered me water, though. You so sweet, Betsy.
Oh, man.
Hydrate. I love you for that.
So yeah, shout out to your friends, man. Dope friends, because they always support everything you do, and thank you for them supporting the station. Although, Janae, she never clicks like on my flavor pictures. She just does your
Janelle
pictures.
or Janae?
Oh, I'm
They're the
sorry.
same. They almost.
Oh, with the blue dress. Which one?
Oh, that's Janae.
Janae. Yeah.
Oh, she don't click, but she does share.
I appreciate
So
that.
we advise you guys, please support, follow, like, share our page. We need your support. We trying to get up there and do our thing and we need your help though. You
All
watching? Tap in.
So not only, because we're kind of luscious, low key. Shots Mob is rocking with us today. You might see some other drinks that we drinking.
Right.
This is our primary drink, but we gotta have a chaser.
We got a few things going on over here. We have
Yeah.
Truly and Heineken. I don't know how these three are going together.
Our stomach's gonna be sizzling
you
at the end
know.
of this episode.
It ain't a easy drink though. I know that.
We got damn near malt liquor. We got shots,
Oh.
and we got hot beers.
You know. Sounds like a weekend out with the guys to me, right?
Man, these music breaks might be long today because I might have to take a bathroom break. Shout out to everybody that's listening. If you are rocking with us on the YouTube, get in that chat room.
We see you.
Z's gonna be kind of commenting back and forth. I got Phoenix hollering at y'all.
Yes.
So if we don't get to you right away, just have patience with us because we're doing this live and we're checking the chat live. So
I am.
it's active. Before we get into this first mix, we are at 140 views for the last episode.
Beautiful.
So we need to keep this going, y'all. We did 140 last week. We need to do 280 today.
You know what? That's right. It's simple as you liked it, share it, let everybody know what we doing. It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, man.
It's real good.
So let's get into it, man. Our first mix while we drink on these Jello shots before they melt on us.
Sizzler.
Oh, it's melt on us. Yeah, man. It's going down. Let's get into some Outkast, Sleepy Brown. Flavor in your ear. Get it.
Hey.
summer, silk in the winter. This is such an art. Where do I begin? Used to sing tenor in the church choir. Really, I was flexing, but the girls, they were fine. I'm that type of guy that notice subtle signs when I cuddle mine. She ain't even trying to look sexy, but even if she was, so what? Motherfucker, grow up. Don't mean to be so abrupt, but that lets me know that she's a human being, and being human's hard on the boulevard. Girl, you got it bad. Glad I'm not one, but yet you got it good. You are the hot one, but I'm Andre, Benjamin Andre to be exact. You'd hope to meet a gentleman one day, well this is that. In fact, Dookie introduced us at a show about a year or so ago. I don't know, mine slips me. I'm in the southern states, you know, where all the pimps be dressing all boogie and carrying ugly cups. And yes, you're getting booed if your shit do not get down. And yes, you're getting sued by women who didn't get up out they seat on the bus. And feet shouldn't rust, and beat is a must. And we shouldn't lust, but we do. I'm laughing at the calendars and clocks. Ascot to match the socks. What's in your speaker box, pink and blue? You're lollygagging, you're slow poking, you got me open, you're playing with me, darling, I'm not a toy. As if Anita Baker brings the joy, you're a kinder, the tiner, meaning the real McCoy, I can't wait.
I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, no, can't wait. Ooh, baby, come on, got plans tonight, plans tonight, plans anticipated, the loving I'm gon' get it, to the morning light, come on, baby.
Said I'm living my best life. Said I'm living my best life. Made a couple M's with my best friends. Turned all my L's into lessons. You see the whip pulling up, it's like skrrr. Dreams pulling up, I'm like skrrr. I'm living my best life. It's my birthday, at least that's what I'm dressed like.
I'm like Big Pop mixed with Tupac. I'm like Machiavelli, Nita, Little Caesar pizza. I be hot and ready, nigga. You a pussy and a rat. You like Tom and Jerry, nigga. You ain't ballin', you just talking. That's that commentary. I was in the field, man. I slaved for this. Had to talk to God, drop down and pray for this. To my surprise, he replied, say you made for this. I seen the car, wanted, then I went and paid for it. Cash, hit the take, yeah. I hit the race, hit the dash. That's when they came for me on Twitter with the backlash. Cardi B is so problematic, it's the hashtag. I can't believe they wanna see me lose that bad. They talking junk and they think these hoes mad trash. I'm giggling, can let the devil have the last laugh. Ain't no more beefing, I'm just keeping to myself. I'm my own competition, I'm competing with myself.
In the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes. Who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back of the club, sipping Moet is where you find me. The back of the club, macking holes, my crew's behind me. Mad question asking, blunt passing, music lasting, but I just can't quit because one of these honeys Biggie got to creep with, sleep with, keep the ep a secret. Why not? Why blow up my spot? Cause we both got hot. Now check it. I got more Mac than Craig and in the bed. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy. No need to be greedy. I got mad friends with Benzes. See notes by the layers. True fucking players. Jump in the Rover and come over. Tell your friends jump in the GS3. I got the chronic by the tree. I love it when you call me Big Pop. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. I love it when you call me Big Pop. To the honeys getting money, playing niggas like dummies. I love it when you call me Big Pop. You got a gun up in your waist, please don't shoot up the place. Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby.
Yeah, man. Not in this day and age.
That kind of sound threatening. I don't know. Like, don't just choose me.
Nah, not even that shit. Child support they vicious. Like, yeah, I ain't going to the club talking about everybody having my baby. That shit is expensive.
Right.
Fuck that.
Man, sign of the times.
Shit, pick one, Biggie. Please. All right, man. It goes down. Flavor in Your Ear Radio. Let's start off by saying once again, shout out to Boss Moves Consultant, shout out to Shots Mob, shout out to Vibes Radio, shout out to Soze who performed yesterday and killed it, man. That guy's a character.
That's my guy.
Had me rolling all night.
When you see him, you see me.
Yeah, man. So it goes down, man. Speaking of see you, see me, when you think of Jordan, if you don't think of tennis shoes, you think of Pippen.
Yeah.
So Pippen is going down. Pippen has a book that came out.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, he had a book that came out. It's called Unguarded. Unguarded. Pippen and Jordan have been having a little bit of beef for a while.
Okay.
Pippen was not satisfied with how he was portrayed in the Last Dance Jordan docuseries. And so Pippen fired back and among other things said that LeBron was the greatest player ever. And so that was an automatic dig at Michael Jordan. What do you think, man? Like,
you know how you ever had a conversation with somebody you used to be with, and they'll tell a story from their point of view, and they're like remembering all the good times, and not that the times weren't good, but how you reflected is different. Like your perspective was different. They're like, oh, we did this, we did that. You're like, yeah, but I did it all, or when or like I wasn't thought about. So it's a different perspective of someone's character. So as much as people have idolized MJ, he's had a different experience. Some of it was by his own choices that I think made him kind of take it out on Mike, because everything I've heard Mike say about him seems very like positive, like there's no me without Pip, but he did kind of shade him in the documentary, and I just feel like he was tired of being Robin. Like, don't just call me Robin, I was still cold on my own. Like, Jordan wasn't that dude until he came with me. It's
kind of like the Chris Bosh situation. Chris Bosh by himself would have had a hell of a career, but he dumbed his career down in order to fit with Wade and LeBron. So Pippen is saying, I would have been the shit by myself.
I was cold too.
But I dumbed my game down because you were the man and you wouldn't have won all of these. And Michael Jordan, to his defense, have acknowledged that.
He did.
But Jordan said in the documentary, The Last Dance, that Pippen was quote unquote selfish.
Pippen was selfish?
Yeah, that Pippen was selfish with the contract.
Yeah, he made a bad decision. He's still salty about that. Like, bro, you didn't get your money right, and I get it. Like, he had like what, $3 million contract? It was pretty sad.
Can you believe that?
It was sad. It was sad, but he made a bad business decision, and now you want to be mad at everybody the rest of your life?
Can you believe? I mean, $3 million is a lot to me. I'll take that shit.
Oh no, but
but in those days,
yeah,
like Jordan, some of the money that these cats is making now, Jordan has never made in his career on the court.
Right.
And you like, damn, this dude is the greatest player ever, and they were playing for like $4 million, $5 million. Like, damn, the average player on the bench is getting at least like what, $1, $2 million?
Right. I just think the documentary probably brought back old feelings, and he just couldn't let it go. So he's taking some of the shit out on him. Some of it.
I just want them to get over it. Like, what y'all did on the court can't be replaced.
Legendary.
Yeah, man. I mean, and then it's kind of like their names are going to be synonymously linked anyway.
True, but I think Pippen been going through a lot. His lady run around, snatching up all the young dudes, embarrassing his name.
He lost his lady to Future, didn't he?
I mean, to the streets. Future is the streets. You're right. She did. He did.
Did you
he
see?
He taking L's all for the longest time.
But did you see when Scottie Pippen came out and said that Phil Jackson was racist?
That's what I'm saying. I think he was just projecting, and he was hurt. You know how people would be mad and they just be projecting, like throwing everything against the wall, see what's gonna stick. Like,
Pippen reminds me of a relationship.
That's what I said.
The relationship when you guys were together. Oh, you my boo, you my soulmate. Then as soon as y'all break up, you ain't shit.
Ooh.
Your sex was whack. Ooh. You ain't got no money.
Ungrateful.
Hope your kids die. Yeah. Was I too far with that last one?
I know. I mean, I see where you going.
It's like once it's over, it's like
just angry.
Yeah, man. But once you're in it,
we've all been there on both sides of the coin. I hate y'all, mother sucker.
Yeah, man.
But I love you.
Yeah, so Pip and Jordan, I need y'all to work that out.
His money probably still ain't right. I don't know. He seemed like men only be angry when they money ain't right.
Or they ain't getting no ass. One of the two.
That part, he definitely ain't getting that.
Yeah. Shit, Future getting all his ass. Pause. Yeah, that didn't sound right. Yeah, man, it goes down. Flavor Ear Radio. You know, I always got a story. I don't really have I got one long story and I got a short, quick story that just came here. So I'm driving to get here to the studio, and I see a man with a big ass stop sign. Like, walking down the street, like the big stop sign, like it ain't even a crossing guard stop sign. It's like, that shit was like,
we are downtown though. That context.
I'm like, what fucking traffic is he stopping at this sudden? Like,
he about to commit a robbery.
I mean, it wasn't even like the regular ones at the cross guard. So it was the one like you got to stop and take breaks between lights. Like, god damn, like
I'm done.
Yeah,
Sesame Street ass light.
Only in Vegas. So. Should I get into the story? Okay, I'm gonna tell the story.
Wait, I need more behind that. Yeah, you can't.
It was nothing else. Yeah,
Was it in Sharpie or
I
something?
was just driving and he was just walking down the street.
Wow.
And I just happened to glance out the window and see the dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
All right.
another story. Go to Pier 88 seafood place.
Oh yeah, you went there without me around the corner on Craig.
No, it's not open
Yeah.
yet.
Oh, you
It's
didn't
not
go
open.
that one.
No, they fake you out. They leave one light on to make you think it's open, but it's still under construction. Pulled up there twice.
Oh,
yeah, so I
hungry
pulled
ass.
up there. It was closed. Went to the other one by Lolo's
Okay,
in
yeah.
the Best Buy.
Okay.
That one's getting constructed too. So
Yes.
that's two down.
Dang.
So I went to another one and happened to go in there, see a waitress that we know
Okay.
or whatever. So she comes to the table and she's talking to us for a second. And cause she's gonna be our waitress. So she's talking to us, and all of a sudden you hear, bitch, I just want my motherfucking money so I can go.
Oh.
Automatically I knew it was our people.
Oh yeah.
I could tell by
Oh,
the
you hear,
bitch. Yeah, I could
you
tell
go
by the bitch. Yeah. Cause I heard the neck swinging. I heard the neck.
That's the
Yeah.
code word for something about it's a problem.
No,
Yep.
the code is, if you hear any word that's any conversation that starts off with bitch, it's
yeah,
our
that
people.
or
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
either or.
Yeah, white people, the bitch comes at the end.
Yeah.
You bitch.
Right.
Ours, we start off with bitch. Like
Right.
that's your name. Like, hey,
Yeah.
you bitch.
Yes.
So we hear bitch, I want my motherfucking money.
Claps, no claps.
No, wasn't
Okay,
no claps.
okay.
So
Yeah.
the waitress was like, man, this customer I have is unruly or whatever. She's like, I just want to give her change so she can leave. So she said, excuse me, y'all. So she goes up to the front. The lady's in her face about to hit her.
Oh.
And she's like, I just want my motherfucking money. She said, you've been bullshitting with me the whole time. I want my motherfucking change.
Over a chain restaurant, lady, calm down.
But no, that gets worse.
Okay.
So she's like, I want my motherfucking money. Y'all gonna give me my motherfucking money. I'm gonna tear this bitch up.
Oh.
So I guess the waitress was kind of talking smart back, like,
Probably.
please stop talking to me
Yeah,
like that,
don't
or you're
get your
not
ass
gonna
whooped
talk
at
to me
work.
like that. Yeah. And so the lady's like, say one motherfucking thing and I'm gonna hit you.
Oh.
So the waitress, I don't know if she wanted to see if it was real.
Oh yeah, she did. You wouldn't have said nothing if you
Oh,
did.
mind you, the
chest.
waitress was a white lady.
Oh, she wouldn't have no shit today. I heard that. Yeah, she was done.
she was a white lady. So
Stand up for your rights.
But so all of a sudden I see the girl like, okay, I'm gonna give you your change. So she goes behind the register.
Okay.
And goes behind the bar. You know how they have the computers that you cash out?
right.
So she's typing up the stuff to cash out and the lady's yelling at her, so she's nervous. So it's
Yeah.
taking her a little bit longer than it
Right.
would normally take. So the black lady walks behind the bar
Just terrorizing her.
and tried to punch her.
Wow.
The lady ducked, but she kind of grazed her a little bit.
Oh.
And so the people workers or whatever, like, nah, take that shit outside. So the girl's like, I just want my motherfucking change. Run me my motherfucking change. So they go outside or whatever. The waitress comes back in. She was about to grab her gun. I guess she brings a gun to work. So it was about to seriously go down. Ask me how much the change was.
$45? 40, 30?
Her bill was $41. But
She spent more than that on her hair.
listen.
But anyway.
Listen. Her bill was $41. She gave the lady $42.
What? What was the problem? Just ignorance? Ignorance was the problem. Never mind. There you go.
I don't even have the change part right, but it was 60 cents.
It doesn't matter.
That was
Really?
the change.
Really?
So the lady was about to risk trespassing.
Really?
She was about to risk assault
Yeah.
for about 60 cents.
And risking the name of the culture. I got us out here
but the
looking
way
crazy.
the way she was screaming, I want my motherfucking money, you would think
Right.
it was motherfucking money.
That's what I said. Like, and number one, it's a chain restaurant. So, I mean, really, how much can you, I mean, you know what you're doing
60
there.
cents.
Yeah, lady, stop. Just stop.
Here's the cold part. Her friend got out the car. I guess she had a friend sitting in the car. She had pink hair and pink Uggs on.
Oh, she was ready. Yeah, that was her, I can't afford the bill crew, but I'm gonna wait in the car.
Here, it gets worse. So she was like, call the police. My name is, I'll just say Deborah Johnson. She's
Okay.
like, my name is Deborah Johnson, 444 Rainbow Boulevard. So she giving out her whole shit, even telling her license plate number. So they calling the police at the same time.
Right.
Or whatever. They ended up getting in the car. Guess what was wrong with the car?
The ignition wouldn't start over?
It had no door handles. I'm like, maybe she needed her change to get some handles.
So you went out to eat knowing you didn't have door handles?
I mean, you doing the Dukes of Hazzard? Y'all going
I
through
mean,
the window? What
that
the
sounds like
fuck?
a trip to AutoZone you need to be having before you get in the zone. AutoZone.
Oh,
What
shit.
are you doing?
Not
The
only
wrong-
did
yeah.
you put our race back 15
You
years,
worried
but
about the
you
wrong
didn't have no
thing.
handles.
You worried about the
Literally
wrong
no
thing.
handles.
Ooh.
I said, oh
Done.
my goodness. Here's the cold part and how Las Vegas police ain't shit. The Las Vegas police, no lie, on my mama's soul, came 45 minutes later.
Right.
It was one police officer.
Oh, okay.
He came and he asked what was going on. She told him what happened. He said, where's the girl? She said she left. I called you 45 minutes ago.
Yeah.
He said you should have detained her until we got here.
Oh, so we can do citizen's arrest? I'm gonna run around with zip ties through the city. When y'all see me zip tying people, just know I've been given the
I can't
authority.
make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. I promise y'all.
I'm gonna be a vigilante. Y'all knew I was a superhero anyway. It's my time.
You should have detained her.
I got it.
What the fuck is this? So,
officers, I hear you.
Why would I need to call you if I'm gonna detain this motherfucker myself?
I get it now. We are on our own.
We're on the purge.
Yes, I get it.
We are
Zip
on the
tie. If y'all
purge.
see me out with zip ties, mind your business.
Yeah.
It can
You
go
see
one
my
of two
fat ass
ways.
sitting on somebody, I'm detaining and mind your
Yes,
business.
citizen's arrest.
I cannot make this shit up. Y'all probably think I am, but I cannot. I got
Oh my
witnesses.
God. I wonder what they got to say in the comment feeds. Let's
Oh
go
my
see
God.
what
Oh my God.
our people got to say.
While we do that, shout out to everybody on the YouTube. Flavor in Your Ear Radio now has a YouTube page. Go subscribe. We're currently in the process of putting content on there. So if you go on there and you don't see nothing, it's okay. It's going to be something. But go on there, Flavor in Your Ear Radio.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
Just popping in our YouTube feed. Tamaya, thanks for tapping in. I don't think I've seen you before. She laughing at us. She said, not 60 cents. Yes,
60
it was 60
cents.
cents. Z actually said it was 49 cents.
Oh, my bad.
Even worse.
That shit ain't even, my 60 cent and her 40 cent barely add up to $1. So it wasn't
Right,
even
don't
a
even
dollar.
matter. Right, come on,
It wasn't
girl.
even $1.
Creole Bell's Kitchen said he probably doing him and not loud as Larsa, talking about the Pippen situation.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
yeah, probably.
Okay.
You right. You right.
Yeah.
You right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Everybody said
Yeah,
they
man.
entertained. Thank you, Asia, for popping in.
Yeah, man. 60 cent,
Y'all
40
cool.
cent, tomato.
Just
Regardless,
ignorance.
it wasn't enough to wash a load.
Not at all. Or to be popping out, getting loud, popping off, getting loud, just cutting up.
man. She put our people back. And the motherfucker didn't have no door handles. I was done.
See, it's stupid.
I
Like,
was
why would
done.
you even press people at work? They're in the most vulnerable position they could be in. Like, I even think it's rude to kind of like hit on people at work because they can't. They're not gonna be like ridiculously rude to you because they're at work.
Yeah.
So don't be messing with people. They just trying to do their job, make a living.
And just to jump in on the Jordan Pippen situation, I think Jordan made $10 million off the documentary, and none of the other players made anything.
Damn.
So I think that's what
Oh.
Pippen's doing right now. It's like, I need to get paid off this too.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
I'm gonna
heard
go
that.
get paid the dirty way, which
Book deal. He's got a book deal
got
coming
a
out,
book
right?
deal, and that's why
Sensationalized.
all of a sudden he's coming up with all this stuff, and
To
he is a
sell the
little
book.
disturbed in the head, but
Yeah.
Attention is a new currency.
100%.
But to be fair,
Yeah.
fair to him, shit, you snake me out of this money. I'm gonna get my
Oh,
money
and
some
he
kind of
should.
way.
And that's my point of
Yeah.
you made some bad financial decisions in your own career. You can always make it up on the back end by being better, by being smarter. So play the game, bro.
Man, speaking
Yeah.
of playing the game, let's do it in a positive way. Playing
Yeah.
the game, Missy Elliott
Oh man.
got her star today.
Shout out to Missy.
And like Quan said on the last star, how many fucking spaces do they have?
right.
I think they doing stars on top of other people's stars and shit.
You at the
Like,
bottom
Bing
level.
Crosby hasn't been around for a while. I don't think anybody's coming to look for his star anymore.
Ain't nobody visiting this star right here, this
They
Ben
should-
Vereen.
Zaza Gabor could go.
They might need to transition to a virtual. Yep.
That'd be dope.
We said it first. We did
No,
it
they're gonna
first.
be start stacking that shit like the cemetery plots. They're gonna start putting double names on that shit. Here
Damn,
lies,
you get a co-lot.
here lies Ashanti and Sammy Davis Jr.
It's just gonna be a wall.
Hell yeah.
Oh, memorial.
Oh shit! Shout out to Missy, man. She
Yeah.
is a singer, songwriter,
Producer.
rapper, producer,
Everything.
four-time Grammy Award winner. Now
Innovative, creative.
I don't mind her getting a star.
Not at
I was
all.
kind of leery on the Ashanti. I'm like, what did Ashanti do?
When you think of like people that affect the culture, you talk about like they put on for the culture. She's somebody who put on for the culture, bro. Like
Yeah, man.
in a positive way, and did it with so many different swags and so much different energy, and still to this day, cold. Like dope.
So you know, I like to shout out the ladies, man. I always give props to the women because without women, we are nothing. So, you mind about a 5-minute Missy mix?
Hey, let them know what's good.
Yeah, man.
Come on,
like,
Papa.
let's shout out to Missy, man. Congratulations on your star. We're gonna get into a quick mix.
Sir.
Represent Missy. Let's get it. You need my clip? Oh, you doing it?
Mississippi putting it down. I'm the hottest round. I told y'all y'all can't stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now. Is you with me now? Then biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I switch my style. Holla, holla. People sing around. Now people gather round. Now people jump around. Get your freak on. 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 I was looking for affection, so I decided to go. Swing it in my direction, I'll be out of control. Let's take it to perfection, just you and me. Let's see if you can bring the nasty out of me. Let me suck it inside. Suck it to me like you tell me to. I can take it like a pro, you know. Do a long throw with the backstroke. My hormones jumping like a disco. I be popping mess like some Crisco. All you gotta say is let it go. And when you say go, I really move slow. I'm at your house, I'm at your house, I'm at your house.
DJ, please pick up your phone. I'm on the request line.
This is a Missy Elliott one-time exclusive. Come on, is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your primitive is why I need. It's your primitive is why I need. If you got a big, let me search it to find out how hard I gotta work. Yeah, it's your primitive is why I need. It's your primitive is why I need. I like to get to know ya so I can show ya. Put a hurtin' on ya like I told ya. Give me all your numbers so I can phone ya. Your girl acting stink, then call me over. Not on the bed, lay me on your sofa. Or before you come, I need to shave my cha-cha. You do or you don't, or you will or won't cha. Go downtown and eat it like a vulture. See my hips, big hips, so cha. See my butts and my lips, don't cha. Lost a few pounds in my waist, oh yeah. It's the kind of beat that go ba-ta-ta. Ba-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Sex me so good I say blah blah blah. Work it. I need a glass of water. Boy, yo, boy, it's good to know ya. Ghetto fuck.
40 side felony, misdemeanor, charged murder. Escobar, CBR bikes, I'm switching gears, headlights, shine so bright, bitches freeze like this. Them fiends want that D, boy. Feds sending decoys, pack that heat, boy. Push you where you rest in peace, boy. Get your mama's house shot up, bodies all chopped up. When them bodies pop up, I ain't getting locked up. My Bentley cruise the block with the sunroof top. Hood rats jumping on my jock, cause I blew up the spot. Crushing your bins, crushing your navigator system. My QB beats make y'all niggas tuck your shit in. It's Nas in your area. Queens about to tear it up. Braveheart, y'all scared of us. Real niggas, they be us.
What's your name? Cause I'm impressed. Can you treat me good? I won't settle for less. You a hot boy, a rock boy, a fun toy, shoulder Glock boy. Where you live? Is it by yourself? Can I move with you? Do you need some help? I cook boy, I'll give you more. I'm a fly girl, and I like those. Say what? Say what? Me, I'm super fly, super duper fly, super duper fly. Me, I'm super fly, super duper fly, super duper fly. Me, I'm super fly, super duper fly, super duper fly. Me, I'm super fly. It's my window. When the rain hits my window, I take in me some, me and Timberland. Ooh, we sang a jangle. We so tight that you get our styles tangled. Sway your do-si-do like you loco. Can we get kinky tonight like Coco? So, you wanna play with my yo-yo? I smoke my on the D-Lo.
This is what we love to do.
To Vibes Radio.
Turn the beat up louder. Come on.
Sponsored by The Love Group and Boss Moves Consultants.
Man. Hey, one for the money, two for the live.
We live, baby. Let's go.
Because music makes me high.
You still holding on to your shot mob shots?
I did it.
I did.
Smashed mine. I finished the first one. I got two on deck. I finished the first one, so I'm gonna get to it. We got a plethora of drinks here, but shout out to Shots Mob.
Yes.
The official drink sponsor of Flavor Radio. If you have seen the flyer that we are posted in between breaks, shout out to DJ Thump. He is doing the finale of LV's Got Talent. Boss Move Consultants and Vibes Radio and Shots Mob are going to be sponsors of the event. So make sure y'all come out. The tickets are free, but you must get them on Eventbrite. This free admission starts at 7. It's going to be rappers, singers, magicians. I didn't even know Las Vegas had magicians. Oh, well, yeah. Sick Free and... No, they weren't even magicians. Copperfield.
They were magicians. Magician talent.
Yeah. Sick Free. Didn't one of them get eaten up by the lion?
Oh, he went off.
Yeah, man.
He got attacked.
Lion was being a lion, huh?
Oh, man. He said, today was the day I quit.
That's why I don't fuck with it.
You know what? Shout out to animal wranglers and people in that community because shit.
Not to be confused with ass wranglers, but animal wranglers.
Animal wranglers.
Speaking of a wrangler, Keefe D.
Yeah, starting bringing shit up.
Keefe D, in case you guys don't know, he is infamous for being the uncle of the alleged shooter of Tupac Shakur, Orlando Anderson. Keefe D is always on Vlad TV. He always blurts out a lot of shit.
Yeah.
This time he is dragging DJ Quick's name in it, and he even brought up Theo. I'm like, how you bring Theo in this?
Right.
But
right.
So according to Keefe D, he believes, allegedly, that DJ Quick showed up at the Peterson Automotive Center the night Biggie was killed, and he showed up with Theo from The Beat, radio personality, and a plethora of bloods. And he said that he believes that DJ Quick killed Biggie.
This is an old rumor that has just been resurfaced.
I never heard it.
You haven't heard this?
No. Now I know he was there.
Yeah, this isn't the first time he's alleged this before. Like, Quick has spoken on this a few times. But this is a weird allegation after all this time. And then for the simple reason that he just says he just assumed it was him. But other people, eyewitnesses, said they saw Quick leaving like everybody else. Yeah. And remember in the song, You a Gangster? You was a gangster? No, I'm not.
Yeah.
He kind of said, like, I left with all y'all. Remember?
Right.
Yeah. It was like,
he said the night Biggie died, I heard some shots. Yeah.
So, I mean, he denies it. I mean, unless you have more than just, I saw you there. I think it was you. It wasn't them. It was you. Like, you need more evidence.
On some Shaggy shit. I thought it was, was it me in this motherfucker? But
right.
Come on, Keefe. Like, no disrespect to Keefe's hood. No disrespect to him. But I've never seen a killer and a gang member talk so fucking much.
Yeah, it's a lot of extra words.
It's like Tupac been gone, Orlando been gone.
Right.
The police officers that was around at that time, most of them are gone or locked up. Can we let it go?
No, not when you work in the media industry and everything's about sensationalism. So you got to keep your name relevant. If you got ties to somebody, you just bring up some old shit. And now you back in the game in a current feed. Because right now, Quick is like going off on everybody. He's trying to get his respect in the game. Did you see him burn up that royalty check?
Yeah, and he also said that he might sue Keefe D for playing with his name.
On God, I ain't mad at Quick. Because if he did all these things that he said he has done and accomplished, and they really aren't giving him his roses and his flowers, but then again, is the beef worth it?
Here's where this is dangerous.
Is the beef worth it?
Here's where it's dangerous. 2021, these youngsters they take everything literally.
That's my point. A culture
so you can't throw a name out there like he did it, because somebody's going to try to be the hero.
Right.
And possibly this is for Biggie and do whatever. Don't play with that man's name. He has a family. You know what I'm saying? So let's let these men live. I mean, let their legacy live. Whoever killed whoever killed Tupac, whoever killed Biggie, they're gone. They're not coming back.
Yeah, I'd like to see our culture move towards like reconciliation, like learning how to move more in a positive space, taking negative energy and transforming it in a better way. You're right. It's time for us to grow up because we dying out for stupid reasons. So we gotta cut it out.
Somebody gotta be like, come on now, enough with that. Enough with that, man. Off of that subject, because I don't want to be on that one. That subject too long. But we waiting out the studio for my ass and shit. I'm at a stop sign like that brother had and shit. Yeah, stop the violence. All right, man. New topic. Phoenix Suns, man. Robert Sarver, the president for the Phoenix Suns, is constantly in the news. He is now being investigated. Talk about it briefly last week.
Yeah.
For sexual misconduct, for racism.
Yeah, it sounds bad.
For misogyny, all that. I mean, shit, the list is long.
It's terrible.
But I had 3 instances.
Instances?
Yeah, man, I got big lips. Pause. So,
as long as you say it, not me.
Oh man, so it's a lot of shit going down now. He has some issues and some examples of his racism that came out recently.
I know. Don't make me angry today.
Former Phoenix Suns coach Earl Watson discussed an incident that happened where Draymond Green was apparently using the nigger word on the court, up and down the court. So when the game was over,
probably was accurate.
Yeah, it was probably accurate. They was acting like some nigga.
Yeah,
all
right.
So in the locker room, Sarver, who's a white guy, came into the locker rom and told Earl Watson,
"Why can't?
Why can I? Yeah, why can I say nigga?" He said nigga. Why can I say nigger?
And they told him don't say that.
Yeah, so Watson was like, "Bro, you can't say that. Stop saying that."
Right.
He said, "Why can I say nigger? They say nigger." And so Earl Watson said, "Bro, stop fucking saying it." And he just kept saying it. So that's one example.
Yeah.
The next one is Robert Sarver actually passed a picture of his wife in a bikini around and was telling the executives how good she sucks.
Yes. He was off the chain.
Yeah.
But male privilege.
First of all, that's your wife. Like, how you
They
just
don't
be
care,
like,
but
hey.
if you're a second class citizen as a woman to a man, then you'll get treated like that.
Yeah, man. Last example. Someone in the ownership realm was telling Sarver that he needs to hire a black coach because at this time the team was predominantly black.
Yeah.
So Robert Sarver said, this is a hard one. He said they need somebody to speak their language.
Yes.
He said these niggas need another nigga.
Yes, I paraphrase.
Oh my God.
Dead on point.
Oh my God. Let me run it back in case y'all didn't hear it. The president of the Phoenix Suns told him we need to hire a black coach because these niggas, talking about the basketball players, need another nigga who would be the coach.
I mean, in the spirit of the
Like a Dave
ignorance.
Chappelle skit, man.
The nigga family.
You could have made that point another way. I mean,
come on now.
We know what he meant in his heart, but it came out bad. I mean, everybody it was terrible. No. I mean, like, he did mean, like, you probably should have someone you resonate with and can identify with. You just have to say it like that. But
he said,
he seems like he dated a black girl before. He thinks he can say everything now.
He took cool with that word. He done ate at a couple of our barbecues or something. Yeah, man.
Man.
But he said these niggas need another nigga.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Why this dude still got a job?
But think about it: owners, players, this kind of slave cropping. It's a lot of the
who
energy
it was
still there.
Who's getting away from that word? One of the leagues says
you don't own people.
Yeah, they don't.
This
they
is
took
still
out the term
employment.
owners.
Yeah, let's stop that.
Yeah.
But they still have that mentality, and that's why it's the good old boys club. You know, regardless if it's NFL, NBA, it's just that energy. It still owns things.
So how do y'all feel out there in the chat room about this president for the Phoenix Suns using the nigger word very freely? And he don't even say it in the correct.
Man.
He didn't say it with the GA. He with the
Man.
ER, the hard
Right.
ER.
He was like, why?
Yeah, why can I say nigger?
Why?
Why can I say nigger and buck migos?
Sir, and the fact that he could walk around and not get popped upside his head is another thing too. Y'all sure know who y'all would attack. Y'all beat me up over your shoes.
They
you let
also
him
said he
walk
tried
around.
out for a role in the Quentin Tarantino movie so he could say it more. And
you
didn't get the part.
stupid. Quint.
He said these niggas didn't hire me.
At least he would have put it in context if he would have did it in a movie.
Quentin
Hell.
Tarantino, he's probably the only white man to get away with saying nigga.
No,
And
not
all
around
of
me.
his movies probably got nigga in it probably at least 117 times.
Right, probably, yeah.
And that's just in the opening credits.
That's true.
We have a flavor question of the week. And the question I pose to you guys is Las Vegas for an athlete the worst place to have a professional sports team? Now, you don't necessarily, we're going to rock that in the chat room for a second.
Okay.
Do you guys think that Las Vegas is a bad place for professional sports?
Yeah.
With all these
Tap in.
players getting in trouble, these young players, not really the older players, it's the youngsters. So do you think that Las Vegas as a city for professional sports is a good idea? Once again, I will repeat that. Do you guys think Las Vegas is a good place to have professional sports as far as from an athlete's perspective?
Very good question.
That's the question.
Very good question.
Also, you got that look on your face.
Yeah, Q said y'all hiring in case I get fired from hiding to watch the show.
Oh,
That's devotion. We love you for that.
Now that's a good nigga. Too soon.
Too soon. You know what, Q? Yeah, we'll make room for you, baby. We'll make room for you. You know.
Yeah, I mean, we need somebody to keep the drinks
make
cold.
a ZZ drink, right?
We need another nigga for these niggas. That's a cold line, boy. You need a nigga for the niggas?
Man, yeah, overseer.
Of the niggas.
Yeah, no, real talk. What do you think they did?
Damn. That sound like a what you call it? The one who's always on the plantation, like Master. He ain't working.
Yep, get him, boss.
He crossed the drum
He's
line.
lazy, boss.
He don't know that. He crossed the drum line.
Right,
Oh my
yep.
God, man, it goes down, man. Flavor in your ear. Are you ready for some new music?
I am.
I'm gonna leave it up to you today.
Okay.
Would you prefer to hear Silk Sonic first, or would you like to hear the new T-Pain first?
You know what? I haven't heard T-Pain in a minute. Shock
Okay.
me. I want to be shocked.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will come back in about 2.5 minutes. We're going to get into this new T-Pain. It's called I'm Cool With That. Y'all let us know in the chat room what y'all think about it. We'll be back.
Yay.
Niggas.
Y'all cool with that.
Go, girl, girl, girl. Do you go, girl, girl, girl. Boop, boop. If you really need to leave in the middle of the night, alright. I'll be sitting in the bed waiting on you to come back. Yeah. But you can leave me on red just so that you won't need me to fall back. I'm not trying to text you and stress you, cause you don't even need all that. Who's that dude? It's cool if it's just a friend. Obviously, you can do what you want to, cause in the end it's not bothering me. I'm cool with that. Yeah, so fat I can't even stay mad at that. Yeah, you're way too fine, I'd be out of my mind. Relax. I got enough good reasons. It's cuffing season, that's facts. You keep doing me wrong, I'm still rooting you on. Like, go, babe, go, go, go. Like, go, babe, go, go, go. You know I'ma be rooting you on. Like, go, babe, go, go, go. Cause I'm cool with that. Go, girl, girl, go, 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 go. I don't know why you need me to get on this flight, but alright. Vegas ain't a hop and a skip, you can't just come right back tonight. I got the private on the runway, tell your girl to come play, I know she want a few stacks. I can at least come give me a three, something you can leave in common when you need some. I'll be cool with that. Yeah, so fat I can't even stay mad at that. Yeah, you're way too fine, I'd be out of my mind. Relax. I got enough good reasons, it's cuffing season, that's facts. You keep doing me wrong, I'm still rooting you on. Like, go, babe, go, go, go. Like, go, babe, go, go, go. You know I'ma be rooting you on. Like, go, babe, go, go, go. Cause I'm cool with that. Go, girl, girl, go, 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 go.
All right. We are back. Flavor in Your Ear Radio. It's Phoenix. I'm going to kick off with a little bit of chat activity. D just popped in regards to our Raiders question. She pretty much said that they probably could use a curfew in dorms for the rookies, but not a bad place if they know how to control themselves.
That's a dope opinion.
Yeah.
Let it be known, too, that the NFL goes out of their way to have seminars for the rookies about how to spend money, how to talk in the media, and all of that. So the NFL is doing what they need to do. And for the most part, a lot of people that you hear getting in trouble is the youngsters out here.
I was just going to say, I
haven't heard anything about the Golden Knights getting arrested.
It's a society issue. Like, I think we have a society that promotes reckless behavior, and then we look up and go, why is everything so jacked up? It's because you got this YOLO attitude. What I do it's because I want to do it. Like, what you do matters because we're all connected. So you can't act up because what you do eventually is going to cross paths with somebody else, and death and destruction always follows reckless behavior.
And we'll talk about it a little bit later, getting into the Henry Ruggs III incident. Yeah. But they have to realize too, like, not only did they work hard to get to this point, but a lot of family members now are dependent on you.
I mean, you know, the world is dependent upon the type of energy you expend.
And financially too, like you're taking care of the next generation and making sure your mom, sister, and your dad who put on all that work are taken care of.
Right.
Now you in jail. Now they back to
it's reckless, man.
Yeah, because I know I'll be mad as fuck if I quit my job. Like, hey, my son's in the NFL. Then he get kicked out the league, and I'm like, shit, back to Target I go.
It's character issues, man. I mean, we all are imperfect, but to just be wilding like you don't have no social responsibility to nobody, that's whack. That's whack as hell.
Bad segue, but shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to Boss Moves Consultants. Shout out Shots Mob putting it down.
Got another response, by the way.
What's going on?
Yeah, Mike popped in and said, I wouldn't say Vegas is a bad place for players. Just depends on each individual's behavior. Every city has its own temptations.
True.
Yeah, amen. This is Temptation Island, though. If you got a problem in any area of your life, this is not the place to be.
This is a very special
you
temptation
get it all
place.
24 hours, 7 days a week.
Porn,
everything.
Prostitute, gambling,
anything
churro.
you want. Yeah, man, right. Everything be open 24 hours.
Everything open, especially the legs.
Man.
In trouble.
Ooh, that part.
Yeah,
I was like, crab legs? No, them legs.
But they might have crabs, but.
Oh.
My bad. Too soon.
Ooh, yeah, very.
All right.
Yeah. God,
ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys been rocking with us, making this show what it is. We're going to start giving things away.
Yes.
Next week, we are going to drop a Cash App. So next week, I want y'all to come into the chat room, and I want y'all to give us your Cash App. And I'll tell you what the rules are. But we are going to give somebody $25 on the Cash App to put in your gas tank.
I like that.
If you don't have a car, shit, get you a new tire wheel or some shit. Like, I'm just saying.
You could all get a little snack.
Yeah,
a little
something to let you know we appreciate you guys. We got about 19 to 20 viewers in the chat room.
Beautiful.
So we got to get this number up, though. I need this chat room to be like Viagra. We need to get it up.
Oh, yeah, well, but whatever we can do, right?
Yeah.
To stimulate and activate.
Well, maybe I have to pull a nipple out to get the viewers up.
I already told you, we OnlyFans. I got you. I got 10%.
I'll do it. I'm so desperate, I'll do it.
That's going to be the new TikTok
Yeah,
for the
next
station.
week I'm pulling the nipple out and dipping it in my shot.
Ooh, little reggaeton.
Little dip.
Little saucy.
Maybe a dip on your ass. All right, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of dipping, Joe Budden.
Ah, man.
Great segue.
Ooh.
Joe Budden, former rapper, former member of the Slaughterhouse, podcaster for the Joe Budden Show, actually came out this past weekend and said that he was bisexual.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joe if this is his coming out party. I know in the industry of being a rapper, you got to be known for being tough. So for him to put himself out there with transparency like that.
How about you be known for being yourself? How about that? Be known for being yourself, and then all that other.
Now I'm going to play a clip of him saying that coming out the closet. You can tell it's been chopped and edited. So I don't even know if he was really.
I heard it. But
talking about
edited.
himself.
Did you?
Oh, okay.
Context matters.
I'm gonna play. Yeah, I'm gonna play what I have. We don't need to fade it out or nothing, y'all. It's just a 20-second clip, so we're gonna play it right here and keep these mics live. Here it goes. Joe Budden talking about Joe Budden.
Form.
I'm bisexual.
Fuck okay. It's okay now. You got okayed. He got okayed.
How do I spread this news? How do I spread the word?
I think you got to call the CEO.
Yo, listen.
You got to make sure it's okay.
I like guys and girls. Spread the word. I'm down.
Remember, this was the first time he returned to the...
Yes, sir. So that's how it came. Now, when I first heard it, it didn't match what he was talking about. So I'm like, I don't think he's really coming out because it just sounded like he was talking about somebody else or giving an example. Yeah. But then I sent you another video, and it was Joe Budden before recording. He said, this is my first podcast being a bisexual person. And then in the whole show, he was saying, well, hey, you guys are straight over here. It's hard, you know. So,
I heard it. He was silly.
He was silly with it. So shout out to my man, Joe Budden. Not my man, no pun intended. But shout out to Joe Budden.
Did he say he liked the Spanish guys, though?
Yeah, he said he liked the Spanish guys.
So I think both y'all booties are safe in here.
Yeah, I'm cool. Ain't nothing Spanish to me but the rice on my plate. Yeah, man.
Well, you know what? You know what's scary? Or not even scary. To me, every joke has a little bit of truth in it. Yeah. So sometimes sarcasm is a way of like sliding a little bit of things in there that you want people to know about you. And
we're not going to talk about Joe Budden. Let's talk about sliding things in you.
I mean, that's exactly what we're talking about. I mean, it's more relevant now than any other time. This is exactly what we're talking about.
Ain't even no pause, so that's a go.
Not at all. Straight to the goal.
Man.
I mean... So, I mean, it could be shock value. Like I said, attention is a new currency. Shock value is a new currency. Or maybe this is an admission just done in a very cute, slight, tender way.
But no, you know what? Joe Budden has always been in the news for sus things. I don't know if you remember. He said that he actually jacks his dog off because he said his dog is neutered.
Peter.
He said his dog is neutered, Quan, and he said that his dog, he feels bad for his dog, so he jacks his dog off.
You know what? And that could be another form of shock value, but that's ridiculous.
That sounds like some bestiality.
Yeah, that's what I said, Peter. Y'all need to follow through. Through. I want a formal complaint to be issued.
I know that dog love when Joe Budden come home.
Budden's dog.
That dog love when Joe Budden come home. You probably meet him in the driveway like, where you been?
Oh my God, I'm done. I'm done.
I'm just saying. That dog love Joe Budden. That dog probably cry when Joe Budden leave.
Oh.
Don't let him go out of town. The dog is just the dog just laying in his bed like, come back, master.
Where you been? Where you been, Papa? Love it when you call me Big Papa. See, maybe. So maybe this is an admission, or maybe it's just baiting.
But in this industry of having to be tough, with people ridiculing you, even when you come out the closet, people just throwing darts at you. I don't think you would lie about something like that. That's a tough one to play around with.
If you don't really care about it or it doesn't mean anything, then you can't play with something like that.
That's sad if that's what we're going to.
Possibly, but then you got people joking like that about people's potential sexuality, and you got other people saying you should go kill yourself because you are that sexuality. That's what I'm saying. It's a slippery slope.
But for people who are in the closet who want to come out,
that's what I'm saying.
And have fears, it's disrespectful to their struggle.
Yeah, it's kind of like, so we don't know where this is going, and we'll hang tight and see what time.
Little Nas X pulled that, right?
Yeah.
So is he trying to do the same thing?
That's what I'm saying. I miss girls. He dropped that tweet. Well, maybe you.
And it's funny. It's funny, but not funny. Because we're talking about the subject, and you was like, it's a slippery slope. You can't use those type of words.
Lord.
And you guys talk about jerking off a dog, and then she's like, it's nothing to play with.
Well, actually,
it's
is.
Not. Yeah, it's not.
Said it is.
Right. Oh God.
That dog's like, with Joe Budden. Come on.
Yeah, we need to surveillance this man. See what's going on in his home.
Bring no dogs to Joe's house.
Yeah,
you probably watch all the neighbor dogs.
Oh Lord. Damn dog whisperer.
Man,
doggy daycare.
Yeah,
man.
All them dogs are worn out.
Did the dog pound and take a whole
smoking
new
a cigarette and shit. Like, that was a good night.
Dogs playing poker.
Oh man, let's move on. Dog on it. All right, y'all. Yeah, man, doggy dog world.
Dumb.
Shit.
Just dumb.
Oh, y'all dogs is crazy. All right, so
this dude right here too today.
Your mic need to always be on.
Hell yeah.
He was at DMX funeral having a heyday.
Oh my God.
No, yeah.
He go to the dog pound just to chill. Yeah, he like, shit, I don't want nothing.
I want to die some of them.
Right? Who come home with me?
Yeah.
He's volunteering every weekend.
Oh, it's kind of like the club, too. He walked like, I want that one, that one, and that German Shepherd. Come on.
Oh, my God. Scary. Yeah.
All right, going on. Moving on to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
No pun intended, but Aaron Rodgers' white lie. Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. Oh, shit. We talking about Packers after Joe Budden?
I mean,
yeah, this is just constant jokes, you can say.
Life is a joke.
All right. So Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. Mm-hmm. He led his team and organization to believe that he was vaccinated. Rodgers attended a teammate's Halloween party with no mask, chilling. He's on the sideline. Okay. He's in practice, no mask.
Man.
He actually caught COVID and missed last week's game.
From the Halloween party.
I don't know where.
Oh, yeah, we don't know from where yet.
Allegedly the Halloween party.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to get sued. We ain't got no money.
Yeah.
All right.
That part.
Now, the NFL states that all non-vaccinated players must be tested daily.
Mm-hmm.
They have to wear masks at all times.
Mm-hmm.
And they cannot gather around more than 3 people.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers has been known as being
social,
self-centered. He's been known for breaking the rules and doing his own rules. He released a statement, and I'm paraphrasing.
Mm-hmm.
Rodgers said he did not want to be vaccinated because he actually had a treatment to raise his immune system. And he also said that he is a free thinker, and he refuses to put foreign things in his body.
Okay, Joe Roganite.
Once again, following the Joe Budden topic, he refuses to put foreign things in his body. Okay, so how do you feel about Aaron Rodgers risking everybody? Now, how you feel about being vaccinated is your opinion.
Yeah.
But the rules are the rules. Mm-hmm. You're attending Halloween parties, and you coming back to the team facility. You on the sideline. You sweating. You're talking to all these players, and they thinking you vaccinated, and you're not.
Very selfish. Yeah. Sounds very American to me. What else? Well, also what I don't like about this story is he used his feeling of not wanting to take the vaccination and compared his struggle to Martin Luther King, pretty much saying like he fought for freedom of so I have the right to. Bro, you cannot equate you not wanting a mask to your rights being violated as a human being. Like that's a hell of a stretch, bro. Like we really doing that? Like that? What a way to take stuff and invert it for your purpose. God. Like wow.
But it's funny because the black struggle is every day. It hasn't gone anywhere.
This is my life.
So why are
This
you
is a
not talking about
mess.
Martin Luther King every day? You just
Yeah.
gonna use it at your convenience?
Yes.
It's like one of the people who pull the Bible verses out when it's convenient for them.
Yeah.
So I think it was pretty selfish, man.
Yeah, sucks.
I mean, freedom of choice. We talked about it with Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to get vaccinated, then there's a protocol. They're not even saying he can't play.
Right.
They're just saying that there's rules in place that you must follow. It's different from the NBA that's
Yeah.
saying some places you can't even
Right,
play.
right.
So with that being said, you get on TV because a reporter asked, was he vaccinated? He said yes. He said
Oh, so
we
we're
all
lying.
are. Yeah,
Okay.
so he's lying like
We're lying. Yes. Yeah. It's, and you know, that's why I really don't always respect leadership. Just because you're in leadership doesn't mean I automatically respect you.
Yeah.
I have to know your character and see what your morals are and what you really, you know, what your follow through is in real life. So that just sucks that people that are in leadership are more often corrupt than not.
I just think it's pretty fucking, and then it's pretty bold, and then to throw Martin Luther King in there, like our struggle is a struggle that has
Yeah.
not ended.
Right, this is life or death.
You're
This is
using that to at
about-
least say like related to like, okay, when I go to McDonald's and get a 20 piece, I don't get all my barbecue sauce or something. Like, but don't do that type of struggle
Very
and compare.
deep. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I go to Wendy's and get onion rings and I get an extra fry in there and I didn't order no fries. Like,
Right.
compare it to that shit.
Right.
But not the struggle of our rights.
I'm done.
Yeah,
Ignorant.
I'm cool.
Mhm.
What's going on with the chat room? How we looking in the chat room? We cracking?
Yeah, I told everyone about the giveaway, so stay tuned. Also, if you're looking to potentially sponsor the show, we can highlight your business. Please tap in with us, and we'll make sure that you get an opportunity to get on our platform. And yeah, tap in.
Yeah, man. It's going down, man. I'm telling y'all, our viewers are going up
Yes, sir.
every week. We out here in these streets. You might want to get involved with Flavor in Your Ear, man, because it's going down.
Yeah.
Get in where you fit in now, because in about 6 months, 3 months.
Yes, sir. We're making moves. I love it.
It's going to be like when Starbucks was letting people get stock in it and people didn't do it. And now,
Right.
now you can't even get in there.
That
and shit.
Bitcoin started
Yeah,
to-
Bitcoin. Yeah, man, it goes down. So Flavor in Your Ear Radio, can we get into some new Silk Sonic?
Yeah, I want to hear what they got going on.
Oh my goodness, this another banger, man. It's
Like
I
R&B
think
funk.
Bruno Mars got the magic touch, man. Like, yeah, it's like he in the zone, he in his bag. So whatever he's doing, brother, keep doing it. So
All right.
Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, they are known as Silk Sonic. We're gonna get into that cut right here and sneak and watch a little bit of this Laker
Yeah,
game.
you saw my head snap.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I thought some demons was in here the way your head snapped. We got the TV on the side. Phoenix supposed to be concentrating. She watching the game.
Like a
Goddamn.
fan for life,
Yeah,
baby. You
what the
already know.
hell's going on here?
West Side.
Silk Sonic, y'all. Let's go.
Started off so tender, so sweet. But now she got me smoking out the window.
Must have spent 35, 45,000 up in Tiffany's. Oh no! Got a badass kids running around my whole crib like it's Chuck E. Cheese. Whoa, whoa! Put me in the jam with an X-Man in the UFC. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. I'm in disbelief. This bitch got me paying her rent, paying for trips, diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist, and here I am all alone, all alone. I'm so cold, I'm so cold. You got me out here. Smoking out the window. Smoking out the window. Singing, how could she do this to me? How could she do this to me? That girl belonged to only me. But I was wrong. She was wrong to everybody. Just the other night, she was gripping on me tight, screaming Hercules. Got me in the club looking for a new love, someone help me please. Baby, why you doing this? Why you doing this to me, girl? Not to be dramatic, but I wanna die. This bitch got me paying her rent, paying for trips, diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist. And here I am all alone, all alone. I'm so cold, I'm so cold. You got me out here, smoking out the window of the Benzo, the Benzo. Singing, how could she do this to me? How could you do this? Alright, that girl belonged to one thing for sure, one thing for sure. I was wrong, I was wrong. She was wrong, she belonged to everybody. Yes, she belonged to everybody.
Moves Radio. Sponsored by the Love Group and Boss Moves Consultants.
Yeah, man, smoking out the window.
Man, did you listen to that? Like, I was like, this bitch.
Yeah. He says got her badass kids running around like Chuck E. Cheese.
Right. I was like, oh, this is like in this bitch in Commodore style. Like,
man.
I heard it.
This bitch in Commodore
in Commodore style.
Wow.
Yes, it was very.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, bitch.
Yes. Yeah, it's the new Ike.
Temptations, bitch. Oh, sexual chocolate, bitch.
Right.
All right, y'all. It goes down right here, Flavor in the Ear Radio. I want to say sincerely, we appreciate every listener, every follower. Even if you don't check out the show today and you watch it tomorrow,
yes,
we appreciate y'all for tagging in, for logging in. We appreciate y'all for being in the chat rooms, hollering at us, because we realize it's Monday.
Yeah.
It's a stressful day. You could be doing anything. It's Monday Night Football.
Right.
We got the Lakers on.
Right.
We're competing with a lot.
We are. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thank you to Shots Mob once again for giving us these delicious shots, man. If you need your liquor at your party, if you're hosting something, and you need drinks, holla at Shots Mob. It's SHOTZ MOB. Follow them. It's the mob, baby. Oh, you like how the music's
right? Pause.
Shit, I can't even rehearse
It was
that.
very good.
Yeah,
like,
man.
The separation, you could really taste the caramel on top, and then it was hitting.
Okay, you act like you had a Reese's Pieces in
I
this
mean,
bitch.
it was delicious.
Shout out to the Monday Night Special Review Show as well for letting us get down yesterday with the fashion show model competition.
Yes.
Shout out to Soze. Shout out to Phoenix who dropped a new song that I never heard.
Yes, sir.
It was dope.
Fancy. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
It's my model song. It's the whole fashion vibe, you know?
Your ass was everywhere. You were all in the damn room with the models. I'm like, I didn't even know my microphone go that far.
Hey, I'm going to figure it out. Your microphone go a lot of places.
Oh, I don't want to find that out. Foreign object.
I had to bless the mic, sir.
Yeah. Your ass forgot you was on the mic for a second. You told the models, like, I need one of them at home. I'm like, whoa.
You heard that?
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing here?
I was saying I was promoting the models because it was bad.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
I'm not.
Oh.
I need all they DMs. Yeah, we gonna hit all y'all. We tagging all y'all later. What's up, girls? What's up?
Remember me?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, man, it goes down, man. Flavor in Your Ear Radio, man. Shout out to Vegas Hype Media. The question I ask of you is Las Vegas, from an athlete's perspective, a bad place for professional sports? I ask this because it is time to tap into an unfortunate situation that I've been following a lot. I can't stop reading about this because it's so tragic from every angle. Henry Ruggs III, 23-year-old Raider wide receiver in his second year, last Tuesday morning decided to go on his off day to Topgolf with his girlfriend, and they had 18 shots. 18 shots just at Topgolf.
Oh, yeah, and they might be held responsible too. Run that back there since we want to make facilities responsible.
18 shots. Now, that's not saying what else they had, because I know when I get shots, I usually have a hard drink or whatever, you know. So they had 18 shots. After it was over, they went to a friend's house and continued the drinking session. About 3 a.m., he drove his car at 156 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the car crashed into Tina Tinter, who was 23 years old, in a car with her dog. She had just came from walking her dog, a late night dog run. Tragically, she was pinned in the car, and the accident, amazingly, at 156 an hour, didn't kill her. She was trapped in the car and basically burned to death.
Yeah. Terrible. Horrific way to go. Horrific.
Sad story. Sad story. Sad in the sense of this young man's bad decision truly altered his career. Now he's in jail facing up to 5 felony counts. He's being charged for reckless driving, being in possession of a loaded gun while intoxicated. His girlfriend injuries, which the state is going to charge him for, and DUI leading to murder.
Right.
The Raiders released him that night, and he's bailed out now, but he has to appear in court this week.
I'm sure.
I read that a minimum 2 years automatically he gets 2 years. He can get up to 40, but I heard that they don't really do the 40. But he actually got hemmed up in a state that makes you an example.
Yeah, they throwing the book at you at Vegas. That's another thing they need to keep in mind coming here as athletes. it's a small city. The police got y'all on lock. They got undercover cars that don't even look like police cars. It's locked down here.
Now, what broke my heart? There was a TMZ video with Ruggs on the ground, and his girlfriend is sitting there rocking with him, consoling him.
Yeah.
And she's telling the people around, call the paramedics, get help.
Right.
He has a concussion. I mean, he's unconscious, which is hard to believe because he was talking to her.
He was talking, but it looked like he might have been in and out. You know, who knows?
So she's rocking him. He's cursing. He's
screaming F. Yeah, he knows what happened.
Because he knows what happened.
Yep.
But what made it sad was this young lady was right behind in the car still burning.
And they couldn't get her. All those eyewitnesses that felt helpless too. You can imagine, hearing her scream and they couldn't do nothing. Yo, like
they heard the woman screaming, but they tried to save her, but the flames was too hot because obviously or apparently he ran into the gas tank.
Yeah, and it's popped on fire.
And that's why it caught fire. Sad. I know people want to throw the book at Ruggs,
right?
But I just, as a black man, it's hard to just see another black man go down, and then a youngster. It's like we all make mistakes, but that one terrible mistake changed not only your career, it changed your son. They have a 3-year-old son.
Yeah.
And also it changed, you went from being a breadwinner for your family and being, his mom and dad was probably proud. Yeah, my son plays for the Raiders.
Right.
He did this. Now you don't even want to mention his name.
Right.
After everything that's attached to him. From Tina's perspective, you're minding your business. And
I'm out, man. That could have been me. I'm out on the streets all the time with my dog, just chilling. Like
it wasn't that far from where I live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is a residential street. We live out here, man.
And I feel so bad for her. Imagine minding your business. This woman was walking her dog, and she's responsible for these fools getting drunk all day.
Yeah.
It's sad, man.
We're a casualty of war of people's decisions. That's my point of social responsibility and people being reckless and just playing with life, playing with moments. And we've all had moments where we didn't use the best discretion, but there's a point where you're being reckless. You know what I mean? And I think, and not to mention that, like, if you don't mind me talking about it, there was a previous video of him with his baby mom in the car with her, and he's doing the same thing, playing in a car, zipping down the street. She's like, don't drive, take me back home. She's joking, but you're playing in a vehicle where in a residential area. It's this culture of recklessness that's really affecting all of us. When you think you could do something and it's just you that gets hurt, it normally does not happen that way.
And I know I'm not trying to be insensitive to Tina's family.
Right.
But I'm glad it could have been worse.
Man.
156, he could have hit multiple cars.
You love the Need for Speed every weekend. I think they do amateur racing down at the Speedway. Y'all want to do that? Do it in a context. But this reckless shit with all of us out here, man, it's not cool. And I feel for him too because I know he feels like crap. I know he feels
Imagine
terrible.
having it because he didn't set out to kill nobody. But it's inevitable driving like that.
Reckless behavior leads to reckless consequences, damaging consequences that you can't back from. So I feel for him too, because plenty of people have made mistakes and have been redeemed in this country for less.
One of my favorite running backs for the Raiders right now, Josh Jacobs. He's only 23. He crashed his car a couple of months ago, drinking and driving, but it was a solo car accident, and he hurt himself. And that's the second player in their 20s for the Raiders that got busted for that. Third, not to, in the middle of me writing all of this down for this, another Raider is in trouble. Damon Arnett. Now, it just came out, and I blame the Raider organization for this. It just came out that Damon Arnett crashed into a young lady a year ago, caused her severe damage and injuries, $9,200 worth of damages to her car.
Okay.
Dude kept going.
He pushed.
Oh. He kept going.
He didn't run, bro.
No, he was speeding because he was late to practice or a meeting. And he left, and they actually came to the facility and got him.
Wow.
They got him.
It's reckless, man. We're all interconnected. You can't just move like you by yourself. We are a unit. Humanity is one unit.
But here's more.
Man.
So that was a year ago.
Wow.
That just came out last week. Dude made headlines last night. Okay, as if the car accident coming out wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And as if his shitty play on the field wasn't enough. He, I guess, got into it with somebody, goes on social media and said, oh, you pulling up to my house in 5 minutes? Okay, I got you. He's flashing all kind of guns
on
Instagram and saying, I'll kill you. I'm ready for you. I'll take your life. dude, the Raiders released him immediately.
Yeah, we gotta start doing things that put more separation between this energy. It's a lot. I'm sensing a whole lot of reckless energy out here, and it's real negative. Yeah,
So
I
that
hate it.
comes back to the question, and I would like for you to answer now, if you don't mind. Do you think Las Vegas is a bad place for an athlete's perspective for professional sports?
Yes. Because every vice, every temptation in a small area for a lot of opportunities to be interacted by all those things, it's just kind of a weird spot to be. You can always be targeted here by all the things you don't want to be targeted by.
I always say about Vegas, people ask me how I feel about Vegas, and I said Vegas is a cool place to live if you don't have vices. If you don't have the fiending for the nightlife, if you're not a gambler.
I lost 5 years here.
If you're not a gambler,
I promise you.
Yeah, if you're not into porn like that, if you're not addicted to prostitutes and all that,
right?
And also like drinking,
man.
Like if you cool on them 5 vices, you can survive out here.
You can, and you can thrive.
But if one of those is your vices, please don't come here.
And you might struggle with a few before you get out. Like
you might have a couple few
lost,
news.
the first 5 years is a blur for me. I mean, I was whipping through here. I had so much fun though.
But not putting your age on blast. Imagine that temptation as a 21-year-old.
Oh, no doubt.
With millions in your bank account.
Right, that part. Oh, no doubt. I already know. Yeah.
So do you think like...
So no, I don't think this is a great place for someone who lacks discipline or doesn't have a good, hold on their behavior, their moral code. It's easy to flop out here.
Or maybe they should start like implementing like a shadow veteran who goes like they got to live with a veteran for like the first year or something to kind of guide them, because they out here with all this money and don't know what the fuck to do with it.
Yeah, but if you built your culture to where you uncheckable and you reject wisdom, you won't even care. I got my paper, bro. Sit your old ass down. You ain't got money like me. It's that ego. It's an ego. If you can't nobody talk to you, then you got to get handled by life. And that's what's happening.
Maybe we need to lower these contracts.
I think so. I don't know. Maybe and then lower the owners' money too.
You're giving a 21-year-old $6 million, $100 million. You telling them go behave yourself. Shit, you give me $100.
Man,
I'm at Burlington balling. I want that shirt.
You got Pier 88,
that water fountain. I'm buying everything at Burlington. Don't fuck with me. So imagine you being in your 20s having 6 zeros in your bank account.
I got that on that video if you want me to play it.
Oh, sure. Let me kill the music.
There you go.
Gotcha.
That shit 5 minutes away. Pull up, lame ass nigga. I swear to God, I will kill you, nigga. On everything I love, I will kill you, nigga. You talking crazy. Talking about that shit 5 minutes away. The fuck? Like, I really did kill you, nigga. I real deal kill you, my nigga. I will real deal kill you, my nigga. And I ain't the only one here, too, nigga. We got a whole army in this hole. Pull up right now. It's 5 minutes away. All right, pull up right now.
And Robert Sarver reenacted that whole entire video.
Just the nigga part, though.
He did a TikTok. He was like, I'll kill you, nigga.
Nigga. No, he just put nigga. Now...
So ignorant, though. Like, that's not even cute. It's not cute.
Pulled out in a what, 30-second clip. He done pulled out like 6 bazookas.
It's ignorant. Is your ego that fragile that a fan could get you to the point where you responding? If you don't block his ass and keep it pushing, bro, who the hell are you?
When do you sit down and be like, I'm responsible for too much. Like, I can't do this with you.
It's just ghetto. It's ghetto. And I'm tired of it. It's negative and it's ghetto. Like, we got to elevate the game. Like, that shit is whack. It's whack. Grow up, bro.
The sad part about this, Quan and Phoenix, he got released, but another team is going to sign him.
Of course they will. And
so what's the lesson being learned? Like,
yeah, that we need to elevate the culture and start checking bad actors and letting them know that it ain't cool.
One of them guns look like a goddamn super soaker.
Yeah, right. Call of Duty kid. Yeah. Hook this up to the PlayStation.
Grand Theft
how do I
Auto
sync this?
You know how Grand Theft Auto, you can change the gun in their hand and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, yeah, I got the bazooka 3 houses. I got the water pack on.
Damn.
What the hell's going on, bro?
Yeah, man. So did anyone chime in? That's a question that I would love. Anybody in the chat room, please answer this question. What do you guys think first about the Arnett video? And secondly, do you think Las Vegas is just a terrible place for youngsters in sports? Like, man.
We'll see.
It's cold, but
yeah,
it's sadly to say, I don't really see the Aces getting arrested, and I don't really see the Knights getting arrested. So we can't say overall.
You got some issues and egos and I don't know. Wrangle y'all men's.
This is a rough year for my squad.
Right.
God, dog. And we only, game 6 or 7?
Yeah, poor Raiders just can't catch a break.
God, dog, you got Gruden.
Right.
Gruden resigning.
Right.
You got,
shout out to Derek
Ruggs.
Carr, though. Very mature way of in showing the love of God to this young man.
I felt so bad.
His response, though, is so mature.
You know they tried to chew him out about that.
No, he did the right thing because he did speak about, the truth about it. But he also said this is a young man who obviously has made a terrible mistake, and I still support him and love him as a human being because we all are not without the grace of God. You know what I mean, or forgiveness. But yeah, he's probably devastated. I feel bad. I would be on suicide watch at that point.
Yeah, man, I'm killing
That's
myself.
sad. Yeah.
For people who don't really follow the Raiders of sports, Derek Carr is the quarterback for the Raiders, and he came out and did an interview and said, I feel bad. He said maybe it was something I could have done better.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have told him that he can call me at any time. And Carr was ripped up, man. He was messed up about it. And then people have to realize, because a lot of people say, well, how can he show empathy to his teammate? It's all about the young lady. But that was his teammate for 2 years.
Man,
they
come
bonded.
on.
You can't just snap and be like, I hate this dude.
And it didn't mean he was a bad person. He just made a terrible, reckless mistake that was dumb as hell.
That resulted in someone's life. But
Yeah.
we all, and I'm going to put it out there, we all have driven while we have had something to drink.
Yeah, but I don't play in cars either, too.
Like, we don't go 156.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's certain reckless. There's levels of this that makes it a little more heinous. I'm
just saying that we all have made judgments that other people could say, that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Whether you had 2 beers, whether you had 17 of them bitches, we all have done stuff that we weren't supposed to do. Unfortunately, this man's reckless behavior has affected a lot of lives.
Yeah, we got a response. Patricia said it's all about your upbringing in response to the players being here in Las Vegas. True.
That is true.
True. I think
shout out
we
to Patricia.
socially are raising people that are not thinking about social responsibility. We're socially raising a culture that's out of control. So we're kind of getting the consequences of what we've done, I think.
And you know what? I'm going to say something that's unpopular, too. I blame the car people as well, because 156, unless you got a speedway behind you.
Why does your car need to go that fast?
Yeah, why?
Thank
because
you.
I'm going to test that. If
Yeah.
you give me a car and say it goes up to this, human nature, I want to push it to that level.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Paul Walker Jr., who died, racing in a car, doing all that, just playing. Like, I'll never forget a time I was in a car with an ex-boyfriend of mine after basketball practice, and he was dipping. And I was like, let me out this car, bro, because I don't play with cars, don't play with my life. So certain people just don't, they don't,
Especially
they don't
in the
value.
hands of the wrong people.
Yeah, like you don't value what you're doing in society and how you're moving. You can wipe us all out. I care about my life.
Like that gun Arnett just showed, that one that, where the fuck are you using that?
Yeah, bazooka.
And we got Arnett sitting in that chair.
Oh.
Man, why?
Quan
He
was
was
on
in
his
the
shit
stu- he
today.
was in the studio.
He looked like he up to
Not that
something on
long
this
ago.
picture. Look at him.
I didn't know who he was. I said, "What's up?"
He looked high out of his mind. Well, unfortunately, we won't be seeing him in the Raider uniform.
No.
Yeah, man.
We might have him on your show.
Yeah.
He can come in this
got
way.
time now.
You can speak for yourself. Shit.
Yeah, man, it's just
what you
very
thinking?
disheartening, man. It's very disheartening. I'm gonna tell you a little story about last night. I only had a sip, a little taste last night, but I was straight. Coming home from the model competition, I get off the 15 freeway. It's a 2-turn lane off the freeway, going the same direction. I'm in the far lane. They're in the lane next to me. It's a 2-car turn lane going the same direction. I make the turn. Dude goes straight. Almost hit me head on or whatever. And I just thought about like, damn, just that fast, it could be over.
Yep.
I was minding my business, having a good night, and it could be, that could be
Gone.
your last car ride.
On God.
So
any
I
arrival and to and from and you make it is a blessing on God.
somebody had a meme and I reposted on my page a while ago, and someone said the greatest blessing and the most underrated blessing is coming home.
Yeah.
Because you don't realize how many times you can go up the street to get a Starbucks.
Easy.
You can go,
Easy. Most accidents
come to
happen
the
within
studio.
a mile of your home
yeah,
anyway.
It's like it could be your last time every time you get in the car.
Right.
So the travel, mercy, and grace to get home, that's why every time I get in the car, I pray for mercy and grace. And when I come home, I say thank you.
Right.
Because you just never know. Look at last night. I'm prepared to talk about Henry Ruggs today.
Yeah.
And I almost get hit last night.
Right.
Life's crazy, man. And to the young
Slow
drivers.
down. Y'all. Come on. Be mindful that what you do affects everyone. Make a different decision. Just be mindful. It's kind of sad that people just are selfish in their self-focus. So.
And to the young drivers, times is different. You have to, and to the people teaching their kids how to drive, you gotta teach them to drive for everybody, especially in this city. Oh my God, you gotta teach them to drive for everybody, and you gotta teach them. I know it's hard, but you have to teach them instincts because driving is instinctual. Just like last night, I happened to swerve, but if I was texting, if I was fixing the radio, I would have been hit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's serious, man. Once again, man, shout out to our special rest in peace to Tina Tinster. Her animal too, because she didn't have any kids, so that dog could have been like a child to her.
Right. Yeah, they about to OJ Vic him though.
He got
PETA
a dog too.
OJ Vic is PETA and Mad. Mothers Against Drunk Driving and PETA about to get that ass. They not playing. Yeah, so it's unfortunate, but
Gonna get into a quick mix, man, and come back in the chat room. I want y'all to comment on that. Is Vegas a bad spot for professional sports? And what do you think about the Arnett video? This is a young man that's 23.
Yeah.
In his second year, and he's gone. Raiders released his ass today, right after that video that was posted last night.
Asia said he had a Tommy gun deluxe.
Yeah, I'm like, what the Harlem Nights? Where are you shooting this shit at?
Right.
Who are you shooting at? Buffalo?
Man, right.
I'm like, man. And it's ironic. Quan said he had dude right in the studio, right in that chair. So that's crazy. Isn't it funny how Jay-Z said it? Shit was all good just a week ago.
Oh, man.
Man. Let's get out of here for a quick segment. It's Flavor in the Ear Radio. I feel like the fans is watching. 2 Chainz.
I hope not.
Designer everything, Mr. Como de Garçon, Mr. Alexander Wayne, Mr. Chains, pick your ring, flow insane, ho insane. Man, these shoes I got on, these the hardest I done seen. It look clean when you pour it, I remix it, make it dirty. If she got good head and text me, I text her back and tell her hurry. This that category 5, when I walk up in the strip club, throw it high, make you and George wash their head, but OGs never fed us, now young niggas fed up, ballin' so hard, I deserve an and one. Making so the market, and I'm getting it, ain't it? Obviously, you a bitch, you a hoe. That's just my philosophy. And I'm known to kick it like the captain of a soccer team. Billie Jean, red leather, same color, red lobster. And she brainwash, head dog. I'm be fresh as hell if head watch.
To make you want it, get you tipsy, a little blunt it. I pulled up in the S500, fucked up, feeling all up on it. You know what I came to do. You know what I came to do. You know what I came to do. You know what you know what I came to do. You know what I came to do. You know what I came to do. You know what I came to do.
On and on, can't understand how I last so long. I must have the superpowers, last 223,000 hours, and it's cause I'm off of CC, and I'm off the Hennessy. And like your boy from Compton said, you know this dick ain't free. I got girls that I should've made pay for it. Got girls that I should've made wait for it. I got girls that'll cancel a flight back home, stay another day for it. You got attitude on 99, yo. Pussy on agua, and your stomach on flat, and your ass on what's that? And yeah, I need it all right now. Last year I had drama, girl, not right now. I would never go and chat what we talking about. You the only one I know can fit it all in them. Man, I always wonder if you ask yourself, is it just me? Is it just me? Or is this sex so good? I shouldn't.
Only for hot gal in the place. Them want to wind them ways. Tell them forward in the ace. But the bang bang embrace, yeah.
Early morning love, she get it good from she rise. But put it on so good and make she shake out she ties. Smile upon her face, me know she pleased with this eyes. Coming around to me, them gyal a roll out them eyes. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there.
Wine pan your good makes sweat a drip off of me body, yeah. Oh, you full of crack and you can keep up with me energy. What a epic night of it, embedded in your memory. Little bubble up, it treat it like a felony.
What you gonna do when there is nobody that do it better than this reggae guy? I can do this every morning, every evening. Have you screaming straight back to sunrise.
Bang 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 bang, yeah.
Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there.
Yeah, nobody fight it, just get in a the position and boss one. Never you forget this is your mission. Fi take a girl, man, you have it in a condition and boss one. Take a sip and lose your inhibition. Cause when you depend it, you start my ignition. See you swinging it and this is my ambition. We give you the legit love, make you turn and twist and make give you the speed, make you balance and grip on.
Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there.
Eat you ever fear.
The girls them.
Work, 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 work. You see me heavy work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me better work, 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 work. When you walk a line, 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 line. I'm in the cafe, my ta, 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 ta.
She said she want come around, I'm me hard. Me say girl turn around, make me fuck your hard. Me spin you like a hit record. Me spin you like a hit record. Me tell the girl them, me no beg friend. Tell them say friend fuck friend. She say, inna the rain from a message me a send. Mark up her book with me pen. Me say, if I the girl them, send all of them. Cocky force and bend under them. 10 out of 10, send Suzette and Brenda them.
Drive me a deserting. No time to have you lurking. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the righteous. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believed all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I must leave a decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work, 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 work. To me, I be work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me better work, 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 work,
Right. My AI just changed. It just buzzed the front gate. I thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? I made plans with you, and I won't let them fall through. I think I lie for you. I think I die for you. Jodeci cry for you. Do things when you want me to. Like controller, controller. Yeah, like controller, controller. Yeah. Okay, you like it when I get aggressive. Tell you to go slower, go faster. Like controller, controller. Yeah, like controller, controller. Yeah. And I'm never on a wasting shawty. I do it how you say you want it. Them girls, they just wanna take my money. They don't want me to give you nothing. They don't want you to have nothing. They don't wanna see me find your loving. They don't wanna see me smiling back when they pre-knowing.
Man, Lakers don't know how to put. They always put us in a mood, don't they?
I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I did an extended mix so we can watch a little bit of that damn game.
Right, we true fans, y'all. We over here attitudes on 10-10.
Yeah, man.
Can't get a win-win.
I'm gonna call it right here. By All-Star break, Frank Vogel will be gone.
He better be gone. These substitutions are terrible. These last-minute plays are terrible. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
You have Melo. You got Russ who could drive, but you're gonna let AD shoot an off-balance three-pointer.
Fall away to a fadeaway three.
And it was a high arcer. I don't even want to talk about it. All right, we got one last topic, which is another sad topic. Oh, my God. It's just a lot of bad news that's been going on. At least 8 people, at least 8 people were killed and 14 to 27 other people injured last Friday at a music festival in Houston. The crowd surged towards the front during a performance of Travis Scott with special guest Drake. At one time, several people in the crowd fell out at the same time, and they're claiming that it's a medical episode. After that, the crowd began to panic, and they start surging to the front row. Some people were trampled. Ironically, Travis Scott is being sued. Why?
What do you mean, why?
What did he do?
Promotes a culture of rage? Nah. Okay.
So that's like you doing a concert.
Okay.
And I decide to start running into the stage and somebody get killed. You're responsible?
You know, I'm a big believer in energy, and art often imitates life. If you follow his brand, what I've been able to pull from is he promotes a culture of violence. He's literally a conductor of this raging energy. It's a culture called rage, and they literally just are about tearing shit up, turning up. He's already been arrested, charged for inciting a riot before. He had to pay, I think, $7,465 for ultimately, because he was charged for a misdemeanor for disorderly conduct. And then he made a tweet that he removed by saying that basically he's still sneaking the wild ones in. That basically people that have been blocked, you know, they're saying they were at capacity at one event, and he was like, nah, we're bringing them in. The wild ones we letting in.
Did you see the video of them rushing the gate?
My point is he promotes, some dude already fell off a 3rd-story building at his last concert trying to participate in this whole energy.
Maybe he should just
that's what I'm saying. Like he brings a certain type of culture with him. And that's on the concert venue to be like, hey, because he brings this type of energy, we need to either have more security or we need to start holding these artists more responsible for the type of energy they're promoting. Because he really is about that life, though. This is his whole brand. Like, I don't know if you saw his mixtape. Let me just speak on that, too.
Go ahead.
It's called Dystopia. And basically, dystopia is an imagined state or society in which there is great suffering or injustice. That was the name of his mixtape that he pushed his whole marketing tour, and that's his mixtape that was dropped for this Astro World.
Okay.
So you're promoting a culture where there's great suffering or injustice, and if you hear some of the people that were there, they said it was like being in hell. Between the graphics, the energy, the mayhem, and just the energy of the crowd, I'm wondering, are we not doing enough to make artists more socially conscious of the energy they're putting out?
That's a good point.
Because you're conductors of energy as an artist.
Whatever seeds you sow is what you're gonna get back. So
that's my opinion about it.
There's a video on YouTube with the crowd rushing the gate.
Yeah,
this was obviously in the daytime because it was light outside and he performed at night. But the crowd stormed the front gate and people were getting stepped on, trampled.
Yeah,
and there was security. There was just regular stadium security. They couldn't hold that crowd.
They couldn't.
Then the police with the horses came. They was running past the horses.
Yeah, I saw people jumping up on the. You know how there's people that are like part of the light crew that are not right on the stage, like they're in the middle and the back. There are people hopping up there and telling them, "Hey, cut the show." There's people getting stepped on, and they pushed her off the stage, like, get off.
Now, a couple of rumors about that night, and all of this is alleged because, of course, we have to say that.
Yeah.
They say he kept performing.
I did see a clip where a body was being carried out, and he was looking right at it, and he's singing.
Yeah.
And how he was sound really demonic to me.
Now, he claims that he said a couple of times during his show to stop and get these people help, but he kept going.
But if your whole brand is to turn up without regard to security and boundaries, and we just about to tear shit up, then you'll say that to be like, okay, but you really don't mean it, especially if people have been hurt before. Then you shut shit down. Hey, this has happened to me before. Shut it down, y'all. Turn all the lights on. We're not doing nothing. Have responsibility for the type of crap you put out there too. I hate that this happened, really.
Another alleged rumor that I heard, that I read, is that it was a person in the crowd injecting people with something.
I wouldn't put it past it.
And
seems evil to me.
That's why they passed out.
Yeah,
it was 7 to 8 people that passed out at the exact same time. There was a person injecting people. I guess I don't know if it was against their will but a lot of people were running from that person.
This event looked real sinister, like energetically. I'm big on that. Like it just seemed real. Too many people said that they walked away from it feeling like they were literally in hell. And then you got people poking people with like, I don't know. It feels real negative, and it seems like the goons and all the negative energy wants to surround themselves around his event. So
it was so bad that they actually canceled the second show. It was supposed to be two days.
Yeah.
They canceled the second day. So
they should put the responsibility on Live Nation and all these event planners. If you bring in certain acts that have that energy, that's on y'all to make sure you have the security, the ambulance, all the EMS, everybody you need to take care of these people, because you know that's what he's promoting. If not, don't let artists like that have a platform. Why don't we change the game? Promote socially responsible artists that are here to spread light and stop spreading dystopia.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck that means.
I told you
that
what it
sounds
meant.
like a bomb-ass Yahoo.
Yeah. And on his cover, he looked like a damn demon anyway. Like, I'm just not feeling this whole... Let's play with the dark side and then go, what's wrong with people? No, you're moving them around like little puppets. They're already looking at you and you swaying the energy.
Well, Drake better get far away from that, because he got too much on the line.
Yeah.
To be associated with that.
Be careful what spirit you link up with, because bad shit happens.
And that's Pastor Kanye's artist.
Oh, Lord.
We didn't even have enough time in the show to speak on his Drink Champs interview. Did you see that shit?
You know, I seen pieces of it, not enough to speak intelligently about it yet.
Yeah, well, shit, he wasn't speaking intelligently for 2 hours. It was just a ramble rant.
Oh.
But yeah, man, it goes down Flavor in Your Ear Radio. What's going on in the chat room? Do we have anybody that answered the last question that we had?
No, not yet.
Oh, the chat room's is sitting quiet?
It's a little quiet now.
Okay.
We got some likes. We had some earlier participation.
No problem.
Yeah.
Well, it's never too late to comment. If you want to rewatch this episode, go ahead and comment. I want to know, is Vegas a bad place for professional sports? And I want to know what your opinion on Damon Arnett with all the guns.
Man.
Shit. I don't know what he was prepared for.
And probably really can't shoot, though. Like, half the people got guns.
But don't you have security? Like,
so I'm saying, like, playing yeah, it's whack. That's whack. Let's show a different image of a rich black man. Let's step the game up a little bit. I expect more. I want to see better.
Man, next week we will be giving away $25 gas money on Cash App. Yes. Holler at us through the chat.
Yes.
Drop us your Cash App. And we're just going to pick a random person and just bless you with 25 from Vibes and Flavor in Your Ear. All of our gift donations are donated from Boss Move Consultants. So shout out to Z and Boss Moves.
That's right.
We appreciate the donation of the gifts. On the 17th, it goes down with LV's Got Talent. Tickets only available on Eventbrite. It is a free event.
Okay.
But you have to do a little extra and go to Eventbrite and get your tickets. People don't want to do shit nowadays.
Support the community. You know what I mean? It's a ton of things going on. Sometimes you get left out. People always talk about there's nothing to do in Vegas. You have to expand your mind, expand your choices. Get out of your comfort zone. Don't come here and get lazy like most locals do and then want to complain how the city ain't nothing. It's a lot to do here.
Shout out to Missy Elliott for getting her star.
Right.
Shout out to these Lakers looking horrible, looking like the bad news Lakers. That's what I'm calling them, the bad news Lakers.
Yeah.
Once again, to the youngsters, anybody listening, or anyone who has kids, please tell your kids and share the story with Henry Ruggs. Mm-hmm. Show them the Damon Arnett video. We gotta do better, y'all.
Yeah.
We gotta do better. These kids are having too much at their access. They have access to guns, access to all this money, access to these fast cars. And they just think they're invincible.
But no access to wisdom and truth and stability and balance. Those are things that keep us happy and healthy as a society. We got to do better, man. Social responsibility.
Got to do better.
Each one, teach one.
Shout out to the Monday Night Special review for their event. It was dope. We might be having a couple of models come through.
That would be fantastic. A couple of vendors I've already reached out and said they want to come in. Yeah, let's get it.
Shout out. Can we just drop a couple of names of the people in the chat and just say thank you to them? Even if they're not in here no more, I just want to shout out them for listening.
Oh, D said you can't just hand big money to poor minds.
Damn.
Facts.
Who said that?
D.
All right. Yeah. Speak.
Asia said, shout out to Asia, Patricia, some new names in here. Let's see. Mike.
What up, Mike?
Amanda.
What up, Amanda?
Jose, Nay, Z. Hey, my boy Soze was in there.
Soze was in that
Tamaya. Q. Creole Bell's Kitchen was back again. Appreciate it. And that's it for today. Justin, my boy Justin was here as well. So
what up, Just?
Hey.
Yeah, man, it goes down, but it's just sad, man. We normally touch on sports and entertainment.
Yeah.
It's a turn-up show, but every now and then we got to talk about some real shit.
That's true.
Let's get Robert Sarver, the president of the Phoenix Suns. Let's get him the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, let's redistribute.
Yeah. Redistribute. I don't want him to go and redistribute you let him go somewhere. No, we don't even want him to go nowhere.
They always find another place to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be the leader of some other corrupt organization where he'll do that to someone else.
Let's start getting some social responsibilities at these concerts, man. We got all our youngsters there. I need to know that our kids are coming home from these concerts.
Yeah, sad.
The last thing you should worry about is your kid going to be safe at a concert.
Shout out to my boy Ty who was there with his brother. I'm glad to hear y'all made it safe. As soon as I heard, I texted y'all and you told me you were kind of not in the middle. That's what scares me. It's like I've unlocked a new fear, like concert going. Like being in the middle of a group, like I already think people are crazy, so I try to stay out the masses. But that's scary, dude.
I think I'm gonna have to start fucking with the sweets.
Man, I'm gonna be in the back.
And going to the Robert Sarver thing, the last time an owner got kicked out of the league and forced to sell the team was Donald Sterling, and his point guard was Chris Paul. And Chris Paul is in this situation. Just dealing with, can you trade me to a team that's not racist?
Chris Paul's playing the bigger game, long-range game. He's trying to go corporate. So I think he turned a blind eye to quite a few things. He already been kind of known as a front office ass kisser,
But how unfortunate. You in two situations with fucked up owners.
True. Oh, you're right. That point. Yes.
Chris Paul says, shit, I was work master.
Right.
I'll shoot these free throws.
Go to work, boss.
Yeah, I'll shoot these free throws, boss. I'll lead the team in assists, boss.
There's always that house Negro.
Yeah. He not doing his layups right, boss.
You can say the N-word around me anytime.
Okay, I don't like him either.
I'm a good nigga, boss. Sign me to that $100 million. I'm a good nigga. Oh, my God, man. It goes down, man. Unfortunately, it is the end of our show. Shout outs once again to everybody who tuned in.
Yes.
Oh, real quick, what did you think about that Silk Sonic song?
It was very Commodore version. It was done so nicely, I like it.
Almost be okay with being a bitch.
Yeah, do it again. Do it again. It was kind of a simp song. Don't simp, because that's how you be singing like Silk Sonic. You simp. He spent all his money. He was talking about vacations, and he lonely.
He's just fed up. He's to his point.
He was taken advantage of.
Yeah, he's just to his point, man.
Yeah, it was a simp song. I get it.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. Be safe. If you got children, make sure your kids are safe out here. And we got to get back to the old school. Where you going? Who you with?
What you with?
With the kids. Where you going? Who you with? Who gonna be in the car with you?
Right.
Yeah.
21 questions. Yeah.
Shit, because you think your kid is safe and your kid not coming back.
Right.
Like think about those 8 people that passed away. They bought a ticket for entertainment.
Yep.
And they're no longer here.
Nope.
Where can you go? That goes to show you it don't matter how much you protect yourself, Dame Arnett. At any given time, when God wants you, his ass wants you. That sounds like Joe Budden. His ass wants you. Shout out to Joe Budden. Who Let the Dogs Out? That's probably his favorite song.
Oh, man.
We up out of here, y'all. It's Flavor in the Ear Radio.
Yes.
Phoenix, great job yesterday.
Thank you.
You was in your zone. I think you you was in your zone. I didn't know my microphone goes that far. You was all on the lake with the motherfucker. You was on the, what's the shit? The shit like the French people, the little boat, the little canoe shit. He was on that motherfucker with the mic.
Y'all hear me? We about to turn up today.
Oh, you was next to the Russian soldiers with the mic. The ones who don't talk, the soldiers. I'm like, fuck.
He's rubbing their little fuzzy head.
Yeah, shout out to you because I didn't know my mic it goes that far. But
mic check 1 2.
We got in there.
We did.
Yeah, that's all right.
Vibes is in the building.
Yeah, man, we everywhere, y'all. You never know where we might be, y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all rocking with us the last 5 minutes. It's been a real one.
Always.
Once again, rest in peace, Tina Tinter. Rest in peace to her beloved dog, and also rest in peace to the 8 people at the Houston concert that lost their life. Get well soon to the people that were injured.
Right.
And just shit traumatically to see that.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, man. Flavor in the Ear, y'all be safe. Shit, stay away from concerts.
Spread love, y'all.
Shit, yeah, you can't even tell motherfuckers stay away from gangs. Like, stay away from the next concert.
Man,
shit.
Right.
That's why I go see the Doobie Brothers, man. I keep it safe.
Right, the Stones didn't have no problems.
Motherfucking Metallica is cool.
Yeah, dystopia ass.
We up out of here, y'all. It's Flavor in the Ear Radio. Salute. We out. Shots Mob in the building. Let's go.
I'm calling. Yeah, maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it. All mine. Yeah, maybe I'm selfish. All mine. Ladies, and I can't. Maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it. Yeah, no one but me. Yeah, baby.
Come on. To my thick chicks down in Texas, all the way to New Orleans where the girls cook catfish. And in LA, every chick's an actress. Hollywood status with the shaded glasses. To Detroit, yeah, the place that I rest, where the ladies got asses and la sex. And Hot Atlanta, y'all, is one of the best, where they speak Southern slang and smoke la cess. And New York women are way too fresh, too much on your mind, let me ease that stress. I wish you all were mine, it's so selfish. Maybe I'm feeling myself too much, I guess. But to my ladies all across the globe, in small towns that I don't even know, no, to all local international code. Whether you see me in streets or catch me at shows, I'm calling.
Yeah, maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it. All mine. Yeah, maybe I'm selfish. You're my ladies and I can't. Maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it. Yeah, no one but me. Yeah, baby.
Now don't be trying to come around my girl acting like Mr. Friendly. It's still the spotlight like Mr. Bentley. I spotted her like Spud McKenzie. And for them fake boobies, I paid them Benjis. Get your own. I got Paris, he got Nicki, he tried to get him a clone. He said, yeah, you know you got extra hoes and everything you do is extra cold. From the polo fleece to the Jesus piece. I got family in high places like Jesus, niece. Can I please say my piece? If y'all fresh to death, then I'm deceased. And this one here is a heat rock, spit like a beatbox, the way the beat rocks, new version of Pete Rock. But for that Benz, I get CL love, so I switch my girls around like 3L Dub. I'm calling.
Yeah, maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it. All mine. Yeah, maybe I'm selfish. You're my ladies and I can't. Maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it. Yeah, no one but me. Yeah, baby.
What up, Pam? How your little man doing in New Jersey? Last I heard, he caught the flu and you was worried. Hope he feels better. And thanks, Jonetta from Cleveland, for that good head in your Jetta. Better believe it, Shanice. You my piece from Compton. Before I'm off the plane, make sure you cop some trees to spark up. Danielle, ATL, got them pictures in the mail. You seal with a kiss and you send it with Chanel. You looking good in that one, showing off your body. Had a Beverly Hills mommy that would buy me Cardis, take me to after parties. Her name was Kari, and it sucks that we didn't keep in touch. I'm sorry, but hey Kim, how's Minneapolis? You so pretty, hate you show off your titties for silly classes. Cause I love you girls, though you ain't mine. I wish my arms was long enough to hug you all at the same time.
I'm calling. Yeah, maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it. All mine. Yeah, maybe I'm selfish. You're my ladies and I can't. Maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it. Yeah, no one but me. Yeah, baby. I'm calling out to all my, you're my ladies and I can't let you be with no one but me, baby.
Hey, yo, what up? It's your man DJ Thump, the Turntable Assassin, and you already know, but just in case you don't, you listen to the Vibes Radio, VIBZ. If you're not listening, stick yourself, man. Let's go.